Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from the Lombard City, Philippines. I am having an awesome time in the Philippines. I hope you are as well, baby. Hey, today I want to talk to you about Greene versus Bush. Boy, I love it. Greene versus Bush in the video. Woo, what a joy. This is a joy. This is good to get my friends. And they want to say, though, you have the first time, click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon to see fresh new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about United States congressmen, when you talk about United States congresspersons, congresspeople, congresswomen, it can be somewhat misleading, because normally you would think that the congressmen would be dignified, they would be citified, okay? But they like they going out of there, and I was like, yikes, what's up with that? But yeah, this is amazing, man. It's only in America. Only in America. You find two congressmen going at it like cats, doing the windmill. Nah, it wasn't that bad, y'all. But I wanted to bring this to you. I thought it was somewhat, in a way, amusing, yet somewhat shocking, that in 2021, we have, in the middle of a pandemic, right following a huge siege upon our nation's capital, we've got a Democrat and a Republican going at it, okay? And so I wanted to bring that to you so you could take a look and see what's happening in these crazy, crazy times, mixed up times we're getting. I got a story about that. Some of you may have heard about it with two congressmen, almost about to go lock horns, and have at it, duke it out, but it wasn't that bad, but it could have got that bad, So at the end of the day, we're going to take a look at, we gave you we did a food drive recently, and I forgot to give you the receipts, man. We're transparent, man. I forgot to give you the receipts. I messed up. At least you reminded me, so I got the receipts for you, and I got a sheet, a breakdown of what we spent, how much we spent. Did we go over the budget? Yada 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 yada. So you'll know. We do things above board and in an honorable fashion. I want you to think we're trying to cheat you, meet you. We gave money too, because we cheating ourselves, right? Nah, we ain't gonna do that. Y'all know we are very honorable about things like that. We're above board, and that's why we do. We give you a breakdown. We show you the receipts. We give you a breakdown on exactly what we spent to help the people here in need of food in the Philippines, because you guys donate, and it's okay, if you want to do so. If you don't donate, we at least want to do what we can with the money we got out of our pockets. That's just the way we do. We don't stress you out on money, man. It's not our thing, and I don't think you want us to stress you out on money, because I used to be a bill collector one time, man. You don't want to hear what I used to do. I mean, man. But you think I liked that job? I didn't like that job, man. But you know what? I was the #1 honcho on the job. I always got my bonus checks. You know why? Because I knew what to say. I look at ring. May I speak to Marjorie Jones, please? This Miss Jones. Miss Jones, how are you today, ma'am? I'm fine. Ma'am, do you know you owe our company $13,000, ma'am? I was in the hospital, and I didn't, I just couldn't pay it. I just gave Social Security. Okay, ma'am, I'm sorry to hear that, ma'am, but you owe the money. You was in the hospital. You was sick, weren't you, ma'am? Yeah, I was sick. Did they get you well? Yeah, I'm better now. Okay, ma'am, you have a bill to pay, right? Yeah, but I don't make that much. I said, ma'am, you got sisters, you got relatives, you got children. Yeah, you better ask somebody, because if you don't pay that money, I'm gonna get you all kind of stuff, man. I made the money, man. That's why I stay in that job long. I stayed on that job 6 months because I got tired of strong arming them little women, old women, man. I felt bad. I had to repent when I got through with that job, because But I needed that job. That was during the time. You remember 9/11 happened, man? I was working for Sprint at the time, and they laid me off, man. I ain't had a job. I couldn't find a job nowhere. I needed monetize. That's the only job that was open. And I said, okay. And they paid for commissions. So the more you collected, the more money you made, more bonus. I would guess who made bonus every month? Who were top dollar, top honcho? Me, number one. Hey, I made that money, man. And the money I made more money doing that than I was making at Sprint. I'm serious, man. And that's why I was debating, do I need to quit? Do I need to? But I felt so bad inside about strong arming women, because we collected medical bills from, and most of the people that couldn't pay was, mostly old people, their job, and all that kind of stuff, just so serious. And those are why I had to strong arm, I had to get the money, man. But I collected more than everybody else in the office. And I always made my bonus check. Not proud of that because I had a strong arm, but when I had a family to feed, I had to do what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I say that to say this. Whenever you see two people, grown women in responsible positions, representatives of the United States of the doggone America, and they're at it like that, it's a problem, man. I've never seen this before. And so I wanted to bring this to your attention. Those of you, many of you know I have a lot of American citizens that watch this channel. I have Filipino citizens too. And that's why you see me from time to time. I'll do stuff just pretty much for Filipinos. Sometimes I just do stuff for Americans. This is just pretty much for Americans. But because I have a wide, diverse audience, okay? And I showed you one time about some of the statistics. I'm going to show you some more statistics about this channel, because you would be surprised who watches this channel. And you'd be surprised at the age range that watch it. I showed you one time the majority of people that watch this channel are 24 to 30, I think 24 to 35, something like that. Younger guys, okay? You would think, OG like me, be like, yeah, no. Younger guys, you know why younger guys watch this show? Because I tell it to it straight, baby. I tell it like it is. I don't play no game with you. And that's what younger men want. They were raised in an environment of no discipline. They were raised in an environment of do what you want to do, Johnny. And I wasn't raised like that. You see? So when they find somebody that's disciplined and straight up with them, they respect that. And as a man too, they respect it. That's why I got that age range. They didn't get this coming up. I got it. And you guys out there around you got it too. But a lot of them didn't get this, man. And so when they see that, it's like, ooh, wow, he bought something. He's straight. He's strict. They like that, man. They like men. From me to you, men like discipline. And they like to see other men that are disciplined. That's just power seeks power. Power attracts power, right? And men are usually the leading forces. They're powerful, more powerful than women. And so that attracts younger guys. This is what it is. All right, Nissy's here today. She been out of town, man. She's been out of town for 2.5 days. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. She gone. She went to Brazilian again, see her mom. Mom's doing well. I want you to pray for her grandmother, Lola. She's not doing too well. She's like, 89 years old. She's pretty old. And she wasn't eating one while, but when Lisa D got there, she started. He said, I want you to eat, Lola. She ate. She ate for Lisa D. So she's doing, she's not doing too good, put it like that. But we're praying that she can pull through this thing, because she was walking at one point. Now she's bedridden. She don't have enough strength to walk. So, God is able, and we're asking the Lord to watch over her and strengthen her body if it's His will. Okay, if it's His will, we should let Your will be done, Lord. Because everybody got a time. You, me, everybody got a time to go. And we want to make sure that we're ready when it's our time, that we've laid out, we have everything right and tight and long and strong with our relationship with the Lord, man. And with our relationship with our fellow man, fellow human being, my brother, sister, my mother. Everybody need to be right, man. Okay? Because life is short on this planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? When your time, you want to be right. You want to be, did I do this? Did I do that? You want to be, I'm ready, Lord. Let's go. That's what you want to be. Because you want to do the right thing at all times. Let's go. All right. First, we're going to look at this. I'm going to give you 1 minute review and find out what did we talk about last live stream. Hold on. I'm going to pull it up right here. Hold on. Let me see. Last time we talked about, okay, we talked about this right here. So we talked about last time. We talked about coronavirus had taken one of our friends. And I'm glad to say he showed us how bad it was. I showed you the video. This is our fellow train rider, love train member, Pastor Charles. You remember Pastor Charles, right? Coming on the show. Pastor Charles, I want to give you a very good report. Pastor Charles is doing better, much better. He pretty much is beating the COVID. When he got on that remdesivir, hey, that pulled him through, baby. The remdesivir got in there and said, COVID, you got to go. And Charles is doing much better, man. He's looking like his normal self again. I saw him on Facebook, and he's doing better. So he's beating COVID. I got another report. Another one of our members, Love Train Riders, got stricken with the COVID. Robert Lee Avery. Robert Lee is doing awesome. He sent me another message. I beat this thing. I'm 100% now. So let's praise the Lord for that. And we want to say that's a positive report. And that's proof positive that COVID is not a death sentence. Okay? Don't get that out your mind. Well, I'm going to get the COVID. I'm going to get the COVID. So what? Right? I mean, I don't want anybody to get it. But if you do get it, you need to fight. The only way it's a death sentence for you, if you don't say, "You got me. I'm gonna go home." If you don't fight, if you don't fight, it's you gone. You defeated right as soon as you get you, because you ain't fight. You got to fight, man. You got to fight for your life. That's what Charles did. That's what Robert Lee did. They fought and they won, right? And some people have to fight harder than others, especially those of you that have the underlying conditions. If you get the COVID, it's going to be a little bit tougher, because underlying conditions make the COVID spread through your body that's much faster, because that underlying conditions mean what? Your immune system is not as strong as everybody else. And so therefore you succumb to the disease faster, and it's had a harder time on it. But you still got to fight, okay? You just don't lay down and say, "Oh, you got me now. I'm ready." Now, fight, man. And the way you fight this thing, you do what the doctor said. You take your medication. You do whatever they say. Drink liquids. Take your vitamin D, vitamin B, all the vitamins to strengthen your what? Immune system. And that'll help you pull through. And you take whatever medication the doctor gives you. Fight, man. Okay? So we talked about Charles. He's doing better. As you see there, that I was a speaker at his wedding. VIP speaker. That's his wife there. Male. She's beautiful. She lost a lot of weight. She's nice. She looks good there. She even looks nicer. And Charles lost a lot of weight too. Charles looks slim in this picture right here, but he was huge whenever he took that bit. But he lost a lot of weight too. There's some good people, y'all. Okay, really good people. And most of the people on the train are good people. I'm serious. Like attracts like. I'm a good guy, man. If I say so for myself. Nah, y'all know I'm all right. I'm all right. These good too. We good people, man. And good people attract what? Good people. That's just the way life is. If I was a bad man, you wouldn't be on this channel. If you're a good man, I'm a bad man. You're like, man, I don't like what he's saying. I got to go. Okay. But I'm a good guy. And I attract good guys. I usually don't attract those thugs. I don't attract thugs. Usually. I got a few of them. Oh, man. But, if I was a thug and you not a thug, would you be listening to me? No. You'd be like, I want to hear what you got to say. Ain't nothing but a thug. But I'm not a thug. I'm a good guy. I try to do what's right. But every now and then, the dog in me comes out and the thug in me comes out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, back in the day, man, they used to say you could take the guy out the country, but you can't take the country out the guy. Hey, you can take me out the hood, baby, but you can't take all the hood out of me. Come on. Hey, you pushed the wrong button, man. We're going to be throwing down. But I try to put that side of me back. That was back in the day when I was a young guy, man. I was crazy and a little bit lazy, but I don't do that kind of stuff no more. I used to cuss people. You used to do that shit for me? Huh? I used to cuss people out, all kind of stuff, man. I let that go, man. Because when you get older, you get bolder, you get wiser. You don't have to do this stuff no more. You learn how to deal. Like Brother James Brown said, got to deal with it. Got to deal with it. And when you deal with it, don't mean you cuss people out. When you deal with it, don't mean you slap somebody. When you deal with it, don't mean you just try to cheat them and beat them. You don't do that. When you deal with it, like he was saying, You got to deal with it, put up with it, and explain it, and go around it, and work with it, and say, okay, I understand what you're saying, sir. Handle it in a peaceful fashion, and that's what I've learned to do. Except sometimes I get a little crazy, but most of the time I'm all right, man, because I've seen a lot of stuff. And back in the day, man, it would have took me 2 seconds to be going off. But now, what you say, man? And then I'll be like, okay, man, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you slide now. But you're gonna say that again with me, okay? Because I don't play that. That's how I do. And you have to know how to be smooth with it, You just can't say, watch out, and then go off on me. You give them a chance to repent. Because when you say, what you say, man? That's their opportunity right now to repent and to change what they were trying to say. Okay, you give them a chance to get out of it, and when they don't get out of it, then you say, "I'm gonna light you up." Now I'm gonna do that. All right, let's go, man. All right. So look at the thumbnail for the day. Thumbnail for the day. Who we got? Hold up. Here's the thumbnail for the day, and I'm probably gonna change this. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with it. It says, yikes. There you go. We got 2 congressmen, Greene versus Bush. That's Congressman Marjorie Taylor-Greene on the left. She's Caucasian. And that's Congresswoman Cori Bush. She's African-American, and she's on the right. Congressman Marjorie Taylor-Greene is from the state of Georgia, my home state. And Congressman Cori Bush is from the state of Missouri, show me state. You know what I'm saying? So these 2 people could not get along on a particular day, and they was going at it big time. And then Congressman Bush went to Nancy Pelosi. You know Nancy, right? She's the Speaker of the House. She's the leader of the Democratic caucus in the Democratic side of the House, representative. Congressman Bush went to Nancy. Look here, Nancy. He said, "What's wrong with you, Congressman Bush?" She said, "I'm headed." She said, "What you headed with? What happened?" She said, "The lady tried to insult me, and she tried to talk some trash to me, and she Caucasian, and I don't want to hurt her." Nah, I'm just playing. But she didn't say it like that. I'm just paraphrasing in a funny way. But basically, she went to Nancy Pelosi because Cori Bush's office as Congresswoman is right next to the Marjorie Taylor Greene's office. So she said, "Listen, we had an incident, and I want you to change. I want you to move my office." So her office will move to prevent any calamity in the future. So I got the video, I got the audio. I don't have the video, I have the audio or what happened. I got the video, I got both sides. I got the side what Marjorie said, and I got the side what Cori said. So they're both different stories. But so I'm gonna let you be the judge. As far as focus for the day, I didn't do a focus for the day. This is not a presentation, it's a revelation. Okay? You know what a revelation is, right? Or you just reveal it. I'm just going to reveal it to you today and let you feel it today, okay? Like it happened, man. Because when I show you this, you're going to be like, oh, you're going to feel like he was right there in the middle of it. So I'm going to run through this real quick, and then I'm going to show you the receipts and stuff and the money we spent for the food drive on January 24th, which was like, what, a week ago? About a week ago. We had a great time on that. If you missed those videos about the last food drive, go check them out, okay? I did, I think, what, two of them? Anyway, good videos. Last food drive is one of the best we've ever had. The people were so happy, man. And we went to a squatter's place. They were so happy. They gave Lisa D 3 pots of potted plants. They gave it. They didn't have any money. They just gave her, man, please take this. And they were so happy, man, that we took the time, booked the time to bring them some food to make their lives better and to make this world a better place. Each one teach one, baby. Each one reach one. That's what we do, okay? And if you don't help us do it, hey, you think that's gonna stop us, man? Huh? Do you actually think you're gonna stop me because you don't give? You think I'm gonna give out of the abundance of my heart? Because I'm gonna give whatever the Lord gave me, and I got a little bit left over. You think I'm not gonna give? I'm gonna give it, man. Because that's what life is about. Helping people, being a blessing to your fellow man, your brother, your sister. That's what life is about. And if you don't know that yet, man, you ain't not truly living. You're just existing in the world. When you live in this world, you gotta give in this world. Did you hear me, man? Hey, did you hear me, man? I'm gonna say it again. When you live in this world, You got to give in this world. If you don't give in this world, then you are just existing in this world. I don't know about you, baby, but I do not want to just take up space. I don't want to be taking up space, just taking up space. I want to be fruitful. I want to be productive, and I want to help somebody. What's wrong with that? That's what I do. And if you got a problem with it, that's your problem. All right, let's go. All right. So today, I told you I don't have a focus. No hocus pocus, just focus. I ain't got that today. I just had to get what I got. All right, let's go. So I'm gonna show you. This happened about 2 or 3 days ago on Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. Right after the siege on Capitol, and first of all, let me tell you about this lady right here, Marjorie Taylor-Greene. She's from the state of Georgia. She's a QAnon conspiracy theorist. She believes in all that crazy stuff. If you don't know about QAnon, then you haven't been in the world very long. QAnon is basically a right-wing extremist organization or movement that says that congressmen, people in public offices, certain congressmen and so forth, are pedophiles, that kind of stuff, and that I could go down and talk about some really deep, crazy, psycho things they say about them. But most of the things, 99% of the things they say are conspiracy theorists and are not true, have been debunked and documented as not true. But they continue to push junk like that. And they love Trump because he was what? A conspiracy theorist as well. And they love Trump. Trump loved them. So Marjorie Taylor Greene was elected as a congresswoman from the rural counties in Georgia. And the reason how she got in, she didn't have anybody run against her. The person that was running against her got sick and was ill, had to pull out of the race. So it left her on the ticket. So she just inherited an open spot. That's how she got elected. But anyway, she's a kook. She said that Nancy Pelosi needs to be executed. She's a traitor. All kinds of stuff. That's just attention. And then one time, people in Park, the kids in Parkland got shot. She said it never happened. It was just staged by the government. And then she ran after the kid, one of the kids that escaped the shooting in Parkland, and she berated him terribly. It's a shame, man. And that's what I'm telling you. For those of you, I got a lot of Republicans who watch the show. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you for 1 minute. You, Mr. Republican, Mr. Republico, Trumplican, whatever you want to call yourself nowadays, because the Republican Party is no longer the Republican Party that we used to know. Republican Party was known for being physical conservatives, tight with the money, very little government. They don't want to be ruled by government. That's the Republican Party that we used to know. It's not no longer that, y'all. Mr. Trump has changed that. That's why many people call the Republican Party the Trumpican Party. And the reason why, because Trump is a what? Conspiracy. It's conspiracy theorists. And many of the people that are entering in the party now, they're conspiracy theorists, just like Trump is. Trump attracted, I told you, like attract what? Like. Trump attracted all kind of kooks, I said kooky people, into that party. Right-wing extremists, racists, white nationalists, white supremacists, QAnon people. All of those people are in the Republican Party now because of Donald Trump. Okay, and so now the Republican Party has been infiltrated with a huge amount of right-wing extremists. Okay, and now they're no longer the same party. I saw something the other day where about 10,000 people recently left the Republican Party because it's changing and they don't like what they see. They don't like what it's changing to. So if the Republican Party, if you're a Republican, you need to look at what you're doing. Is this the party you signed up to be with, what they are right now? No. They're a bunch of extremists right now. And they're handling out a bunch of extremist views. The views that most of the extremists in the Republican Party have do not represent democratic views at all. Okay? A racist, you think a racist represents democratic principles? Do you think a narcissist represents democratic principles? Do you think a QAnon conspiracy theorist represent democratic principles? No. They represent what they want to represent, what's right in their eyes only. They only see one color, and that's white. That's the way it is, man. That's because they were attracted by somebody who was leader of the free world that held the same viewpoints. That's why they got emboldened to try to come up on the United States Capitol and take over the government. Yeah, Mr. Trump, he said, come on, boys, let's go up here and march on the government, take back our government. He incited a riot. That made them happy. 5 people lost their lives. And now, in another few days, President Trump's going to be on trial again, second time in 13 months, being impeached. First time in the history it's ever happened in our country, and the second time in the history of our nation that the Capitol was sieged. Okay, first time was the War of 1812 with the British. Okay, so very historical, groundbreaking time for us, and those of you that are history buffs, man, you having a good time. It's like, whoa, because I'm taking it all in. I love stuff like this, you know. I like this kind of stuff that's from a historical point of view. Not that it's happening. I don't like the bad stuff that's happening, but it's exciting for me to see history right in front of my eyes, you know. But the way it's going now, it's not going good. So I'm appealing to you guys out there that are Republicans. Take a watch what your party's doing, where your party's going. They try to deny the election of Biden. You can't deny the truth, man. When you run from the truth, you're going to always be living in a lie. So most of the Republicans right now are living in a lie because they're still in their mind. Biden stole that election. Lie. Stop that lie. Biden stole. He won it fair and square. Huh? Even Donald Trump's security analyst, and he fired him after he said the truth. He said this was the most fair election we've ever had in the history of presidential election. Soon after he said it, he fired. Donald Trump fired. The man told the truth. You know, cybersecurity expert. Anyway, but yeah, let's go ahead and get this done. Because at least you over there like, he's trying to push, he's trying to rush me. Y'all know I don't like it. Y'all know me by now.
He's not putting me on it. I did not rush you.
Okay, she said she didn't rush me. She didn't rush me out. Y'all know me by now. I take my time doing stuff, and that's just how I am. I don't rush it. I like to take my time. Make sure you get what I'm saying. Make sure. And the peanut gallery talking now. What you said, DC? Huh? Okay, she got quiet, y'all. All right, put up. I forgot what. All right, so I'm gonna show you today how this thing went down and what exactly transpired, so that you have an idea. And I want you to make your decision tree. So I don't want to tell you what to think about the situation, but I'm gonna tell you what I think about it. But I want you to get in your mind what you think about it first. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the video. Hold up, I set it up for you. First, I'm gonna show you Marjorie Greene's point of view of what the incident that happened between them, and then I'm gonna show you Representative Cori Bush's version of it. Okay, so let's hear from Marjorie Taylor-Greene. Okay, here we go.
You know, it is unbelievable that this is how so many of us get to go to work every day when, you know, I've worked fast.
Wrong one, huh? Yeah, you got to type the link later. Sorry, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna show you Marjorie Taylor-Greene's one first. Here we go.
You know what? A bunch of bad people do, or a small amount actually, do a really bad thing, attack the Capitol, which I denounce and completely am against and don't agree with the violence. But yet Democrats who cheered on, supported, called peaceful protests, Antifa BLM riots the entire year long that caused billions of dollars worth of damage, attacked American businesses, burned down Minneapolis. Let's see, what else did they do? Then they supported bail bond links for criminals. You know what? Yeah, don't yell at people. You know what? You shouldn't bring COVID positive members in here, spreading COVID everywhere. Stop being a hypocrite. Yeah, this is how it is here now. This is how it is. Stop being a hypocrite. This is arguing with my Democrat colleagues, supposed colleagues. That's how it is. It's how it is now in America. So you're witnessing exactly what we're having to live through.
Okay, so there you have it. That's Marjorie Taylor Greene's side of it, okay? She was walking down the hallway, going to vote in the tunnel. There's a tunnel that goes from their offices to the state capitol area, state building where they vote at. She also, she was walking, and the Congressman Bush, which is African-American congressman, she was in the front of Marjorie Taylor Greene initially. Then she heard the noise. She was talking loud. So she stopped and then let them go by. So then Marjorie Taylor Greene and her party was in front of them. So then Congressman Bush noticed she didn't have on a mask. She says, wear a mask. And she yelled, wear a mask. You know, because this is in light of the fact that, remember when the lockdown, when the Capitol was sieged, several congressmen were in the building, had to be locked up in the building. With other Congress Republicans that did not wear masks, and they got sick. They got COVID. 2 or 3 of them got COVID because the Republicans had the option to get them. They refused to wear masks, anti-mask people. Okay, so she saw that. She said, "Wear a mask." You know. Then if you notice on the video, after they yelled at her to wear a mask, the Congressman Marjorie Taylor Greene put her mask on. You know, it shouldn't have to be like that. We shouldn't have to tell people to do what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to do it honorably and the right. She's a congressperson, and she should know better. Anyway, excuse me. Now you saw her part of the story. Now I'm gonna show you Congressman Bush's part of the story, and you can make your own judgment as to what happened. You saw a part of it as her side, but now I'm gonna show you Congressman Bush's side. Okay, hold on, let me pull it up real quick. Give me a second. Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what it's going to be.
You know, it is unbelievable that this is how so many of us get to go to work every day when, you know, I've worked fast food. I've worked in childcare. I've worked in healthcare. I've never been in a work environment like this before. And, you know, one day we were just walking down the hallway through the tunnel, headed to go and vote. And I'm hearing this loud talking in the hallway, but I kept going. It was no big deal. All of a sudden, as I'm walking down the tunnel, I'm hearing the voice get louder and louder. And then the voice was closer and closer. And then at one point I realized that it was like right behind me. And so I turned around because it was aggressive and it was loud. And I'm like, why is this like right behind me? And so I turned around and it was Marjorie Taylor Greene without a mask on. And so, so I looked and I'm like, you know, so I turned back around. I didn't say anything at first. I looked at my team and I'm like, she does not have on a mask. Like, let's just keep walking. And then I thought about it, like, you're putting me at risk. You're putting my team at risk. Everybody else in this tunnel is at risk. And just the day before, we found out that our colleagues had contracted COVID after being on lockdown with this same person and other people who were unmasked. And so, no, I'm a nurse. I take care of my community. I take care of my people. You will not put us at risk like that. And so I moved out of the way. I saw my good brother, John Bowman, walking down the hall. I moved out of the way to let her pass. And as she's passing, I'm like, you know, look, she does not have on a mask. And so I said, put on a mask. And then she started to, you know, go off some more. She's on her phone. She's like live streaming. Was that she had the audacity to be walking through this space on her phone, showing people that she was bucking the system, showing people that she was not going to adhere to the rules of the House. And so I wanted it to be on her live stream that we are saying, put your mask on. And then her team turned around, and her too, but then her team is yelling, stop inciting violence with Black Lives Matter. What does Black Lives Matter have to do with this? Put on a mask and save lives.
There you have Cori Bush's side of the story. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the public jury of public opinion, I bring this to you to make a decision. Who was at fault? Number one. And who berated who, number one, who was jeopardizing who was, a possibility, both of them, maybe, could it be that both of them were wrong? Or maybe one was wrong and the other was wrong? I mean, were all of them wrong on the same level of judgment? I mean, make decisions. I know, in my mind, I understand what happened in my mind based on what I've seen and what I've showed you. I have my personal opinion, but you got yours too. Some of y'all say, well, Marjorie Greene she was right. She was wrong. She was right. Cori Bush just berated her for no reason because she's a QAnon theorist and she's a Trump supporter. Cori Bush just went off on her for no reason. Okay, some of you may have that opinion. Okay, and some of you may have the opposite opinion. Well, you say, well, Marjorie Greene was still insensitive. She didn't wear her mask and she was talking loud and just didn't care about the people around her. And so Cori Bush just had to say something about it because she was jeopardizing the health and the well-being of people around her. And she wasn't wearing her mask. So it could go either way. But you have to make that decision for yourself. But I wanted to bring this to you. This is the point where people in Congress are going at it like that every day. This is not, you think this is one incident? No. A few months ago, a congressman talked to AOC. AOC, Andrea Castro, the representative from New York. The man cussed her out. And he didn't think she would look. He cussed her out in front of a congressman. She had to go in front of the Congress and tell him off. And then they had to reprimand the congressman for doing it. Things like this happen. It was a Republican congressman. She's a Democrat, of course, as you know. But things like that happen all the time, and they're going to get worse. A few weeks ago, again, a congressman now, United States congressman, was bringing a gun into the state capitol. They have to say, "But sir, what are you doing?" I bring my pistol. Ooh, they were a little a metal detector. It went out like, damn. I said, "What is?" The guy's crazy, man. These are kind of people that people are being elected and elected officials. Kooks, crazies. I told you, like attracts like, right? Now we got to deal with a bunch of crazies that have been attracted to government because the previous crazy just got out of government. Go figure. Anyway, I want to hear your opinion as we go ride a train today, and I'll tell you mine as we go as well, because I have a definite opinion. And my opinion may not be, some of y'all like, Bobby, you ain't right with that, you ain't saying that, you ain't right, man, you didn't see it like I know, but I saw it the way I saw it. And I'm not going to tell you that right now. But as we go through the train today, I'm going to tell you my opinion. I want to hear some of y'all first. Okay? So remember, as we go through the train, give me your opinion. You think Bush was correct, or you think Greene was correct, or you think both of them were wrong, or you think there was no problem? Maybe both of them was just a friendly dispute. There was no argument. I mean, what do you think? But it was, anyway, I can tell you right now, it was symbolic of future things to come. And I think Bush did the right thing to get her office moved, okay? Because I tell you, if they were next door to each other, it would be more trouble come, okay? How many of you been on a job when you had somebody like that they didn't like you for whatever reason, and you had to sit next to them every day? Wasn't nice, right? Was it nice? You had a good time doing that? Yeah, how'd that work out for you? I had that situation, man. And then they wouldn't move me. Look, man, you got to move me. This guy crazy, man. I don't want to hurt him, man. I don't want to hurt me. Please. So you're going to sit there and deal with it. So you know what? I had to deal with that. And it, they said whatever don't kill you, make you better. I got stronger because I had to deal with his craziness. People are crazy in this world, man. And if you don't watch out, they'll make you crazy unless you get up some guards. I had to put up some mental guards in my mind when I had to deal with, because I had to deal with them work. You put your stuff to the back when it's work because you want somebody's job, you get paid. So I had to learn how to deal with crazy. And he had to learn how to deal with me. But it can be done, but it's tough. All right, so we're riding train day. I forgot. I got to show you this receipt. How y'all let me forget, man? Come on, man. How you let me forget that quick? Nah, don't let me do that, man. You know how to do it. All right, so I'm going to show you the receipts from the food drive so that you know we're on the up and up. Don't play with people's money, because I don't want nobody mess with my money, man. If I give you some money, man, and I tell you, go buy me this or do this for me, and then you say, okay, and you take my money, hey, baby, I have a problem. You got a problem out of me, man. What's the look, man? Where my money at? I bought me some candy. Candy, man, I'm a bullshit. You bought candy with my money, man. I ain't taking about it. Oh, man, don't do that. And I don't want nobody doing me like that, right? So we up front, up board with Monte, okay? That's who we are. All right, so let me show you this. Okay, I'm gonna show you the amounts first. This is a small, brief video I did so that we won't have to be wasting a whole lot of time. I just videoed it real quick. Okay, you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. This is what we want to see. Hello, train members. This is BobbieD coming to you, and I'm going to give you a review of the latest food drive we held in January, on January 24th. If you want to look at this for yourself, that link at the top in yellow, HTTPS, and you see that there, is a link you'll need to write down and then click on to find this information online. All right, here you go. I'm gonna scroll down here and show you exactly what we spent on our first food drive for the year, which was on January 24th. Lisa and I gave $100. Ken gave $200. That was our total, $300, which is about 14,437 pesos. December 28th, we spent $137.15 for 3 sacks of rice for our families. January 19th, we paid $50.44 for groceries. On the 19th, we bought again. We had to go to some place else to find the plastic bags we needed. We paid $1.66 for that. On January 23rd, we paid $112.33 for 30 trays of eggs. So our total spend was $301.58, which is about 14,493 pesos, give or take a few pesos here and there because of the exchange rate, changes from day to day. Okay, so that's what we spent for the food drive on January 24th, and we went to Condomon, and we did videos on that as well to show you where we went. So here's, before I go on further and show you the receipts, here's where we are for February so far as with the money we've received. Frederick Mason gave $25, Murphy Hayes $25, John Thomas $25, Ken $50, Quiltmar $25, and Lisa D and I put in $100. So far we have a total of $250, which is about 12,000 pesos for our balance for the food drive for February, which would be around the 20th to the 24th, hopefully of 20th to the end of the month, rather 20th to the 30th, rather of February. Excuse me, 20th to February. Anyway, it'll be between the 20th and the 24th of February, hopefully. Lisa D's trying to narrow down the times on that. We'll get it to you as quickly as possible. That's it for the amounts we spent. I'm going to show you now the receipts on the next video. Okay, guys, I was going to combine the videos, but I didn't have time to combine them. So I got a second video. I'm going to show you the receipts for the previous 24th of January food drive. Here we go. This is the receipt for the eggs.
Rice.
I'm sorry. This is the receipt for the rice.
Sakura rice.
3 sacks of rice, Sakura rice, and it was 6,600 pesos. Okay? And now
This is the price per 5 kilos of rice.
how much was the price for 5 kilos?
All is 220 pesos
Per kilo.
per 5 kilos.
Okay, per 5 kilo sacks. We need to start over. Let's go back. That's messed up. Delete that. Okay, guys, I apologize. I uploaded the wrong version. We had to do 2. That was the first one we had to do over. But I'm gonna upload it. Let me see if I can do it right now.
Do it right now.
I'm gonna do it. Anyway, I'm gonna upload while we're talking. I tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run the train, right? And while we're doing the train ride, I will be uploading the correct version of the receipts because we had to stop and do it over. And I uploaded the wrong version. Sorry for that, y'all. But y'all see the receipts. We had 6,600 pesos for the rice, Then we had grocery receipts, and we had egg receipts. That's it. But I'm gonna show you the receipts that we got. You know, the egg, they don't give you receipts. The rice, they gave us a receipt this time. That's what she was showing.
They gave the receipt from the eggs also, but it's a handwritten.
Okay, she said they gave the receipt for an egg this time, but it's not an official receipt. It's just somebody. She asked for a receipt. Somebody just wrote something out. So anyway, but while we're doing the training, I'm gonna be downloading the right one. Okay, I'm sorry, man. You know how it is trying to do stuff. Y'all know me, man. Hey, man, this is the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I've been extremely busy for me. Okay, I mean, like, zing, took out everything. Like first of the year, boom, you know. And so, but I'm trying to do the best I can to keep up with you guys, and I hope you guys keep up with me. I'll be with you for the rest of this. What's this? Monday? It's Monday. Mm-hmm. I'll be with you Monday. I'll be with you till Sunday, maybe Sunday or next Monday. But every day for the next 6 days, I'll be in there. Something come up, and then I'll put you in the community tab to see if something come up. Okay. But when I come to you, it may not be this time. It may be like late at night, or it might just be like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Because I'm gonna come to you, but I don't know exactly. But usually I'm gonna try to keep it around this time. I'm gonna try. And if I don't come to you in the morning, like my morning time, then I'll come to you my night time, which would be your morning time. You with me, GP? Because you know how I do. Hey, I keep up with you, and I want you to keep up with me. With channels beginning to grow again, guys. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what happened. The channel, as far as channel growth is concerned, our channel was going outstanding. However, when during the election time, I had to get a little tough. I had to talk what's right. I had to tell you the truth and stop those people telling lies about, you know, Mr. TRU, you know. When I started doing that, you know, people were like, and so we went to a little bad spot. But now we're out of that and it's back up again. Like, sure. And also happy, man. We finna get that 10,000, man. Y'all gonna help me get that 10,000. Can you commit? Can I get everybody to commit to help me get 10,000? How you gonna do that, Bobby? I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna tell you, man. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your sisters, tell your brothers, tell your auntie, your uncle. Tell them all. So look at him. When you just like I'm doing right here, I'm telling you how to grab them into. So look at him. Come here, auntie. I got some tea. So what you want, Junior? I said, don't worry about what I want. I got some tea. We're good. I got this guy, man. He's in the Philippines. And then BobbieD, I want you to join the channel. Sign up. You gonna find good stuff. He talk about everything you need to know. Tell him just like that, and send him the link. Email them a link, and they'll sign up. And then I can get the ready to go. And when I grow, you grow. We grow together, baby. I don't leave nobody behind. You know what I'm saying? I'm a loyal guy, and I like people that's loyal to me, and I'm loyal to people, man. And when I find out you ain't about me, and I ain't, you know, okay, you trying to, because I had to let a lot of people go, man. A lot of people, this last year, I let a lot of people go because I found out. And one guy, man, hurt me to my soul, man. I mean, I found out some stuff this guy said about me, man, and it hurt, man. It hurt me bad. Because I was really, I thought we were like that, man, you know? And when I found out, and the guy, I knew he said, because it was the same word I heard him say about other people. Huh? Anyway, but yeah, you have to let people go sometimes, man. Even the people the closer to you, and you find out they ain't for you, you got to let them go. And that's what I do. Anyway, what was I getting ready to do, Lisa? Oh, I got to do a training. I'm sorry, man. I'm telling you, I got a lot of stuff going on. People get ready. Whether the train that's coming, don't need no ticket. You just get on board or needed love. Who say it again? Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. Yeah, let's ride the train, baby. Y'all ready to ride British train with BobbieD and Lisa D? I'm ready, man. I don't know about you, man. I can't wait. I said, Lisa D, I am so ready to ride this train today. You want to ride it with me? No, Lisa D be like, I don't want to ride today. I don't want to ride that. She gonna ride the train today. I said, okay. Nah, she wanted to ride too. She was just as excited because I told you she was out of town with her mom and Lola and her grandmother and all her brothers and sisters. She had a great time, y'all. And you know, one thing for those of you that are married, or you have a fiance, or you have a girlfriend that's Filipino, don't ever, listen to me good, okay? Do not ever deny them the right to go home to their parents, see their parents, okay? Even if you bring your wife or you bring her to the USA, marry her there, and she live in the USA, you live in the USA, always save some money up for her to go home, see her parents, please. If you don't, man, you asking for straight up trouble. And you know, it's only right, man. My parents are gone. I'm a motherless child and I'm a fatherless child. My mom gone home to be with the Lord, and so is my dad. Okay. And so I wish they were here right now. So who am I to deny somebody with their parents living and tell them you can't go? It does not make sense. And it's wrong. It's straight up wrong. And so I know somebody looking at me right now, told your girlfriend, I told your wife, and she's Filipino, you ain't going nowhere. How wrong is that? She just want to see her mom. She just want to see her papa, her sisters, her brother. What's wrong with you, man? Let her go. Let her see her people, man. The best thing you can do for her. And when she come back, she's going to be like a new person. Every time Lisa D go home, come back, she just as happy she want to be. She feel good. Yeah, I see you saying your mom. Yeah. And it's like a new person, man. Listen to me. All right. When I say toot toot, you say, oh boy, toot toot. Toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard. Let's ride your train today. We're gonna ride this train away. And anybody wanna go with me? All you have to say, and that rhyme, is let's go. Let's go. Come on now. Y'all ready to ride the train? I'm ready. I want to find out who rubbing up top, buffing up, beat birthday night. Who that say they gonna beat them Saints? I need to know. I got to know. Can you tell me who that say they gonna beat them Saints? That's my number 2 team. Y'all know my number 1 team is, right? Did I tell y'all, man? It's the Falcons, baby. Yeah, the Atlanta doggone Falcons. That's on the doggone because they went to the dog this year, man. I think they won 4 games, man. Falcons, man. You know they went to the Super Bowl like 3 years ago, and now they only won it for. Anyway, y'all pray for the Falcons for me for next year, please. And I pray for the Falcons and the Saints, man. Y'all did good. The Saints did good this year, man. I ain't telling you a lot, but they came up against the wrong man. Brady said, "Look at, I want me 6." He said, "I got 5. I got 5 on it. I'm trying for number 6. He want them 6 rings, and then nobody can stop. Let's go. All right, Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation. I gotta find out who wrote up, talking about both of these first names. Who that is? Said they gonna beat them. I need to know. I got to know who that is. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Pyramid in the house. Pyramid in the house. Pyramid in the house. LD, pyramid in the house. LD.
Congrats, family.
She playing it. She doing a thing. She said, congrats, Perry Mason. He said, good morning, BobbieD. Hey, good morning to you, Frederick. Good to see you, Perry Mason said, he don't care, man, because he never lost a case. Perry Mason, I need to know who is right and who is wrong, okay? Get that in your mind, sir. Who is right or who is wrong between them 2 congressmen. When I find out everybody got to say, then I'm going to tell you who I think was right and wrong, okay? All right, Perry Mason, it's so good to see you, man. You have been number 1 for a while, and today you made it again. So good to see you. You have the right mind. Anybody that's number 1 has the right mind. Get that right mentality because they want to be number 1. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to be number 1, man. 1 is one of the best numbers you can be in the numeric arithmetic and the numeric values. Because it's a number that's by itself. It's a decimal that's all by itself. It has nothing to compare with, nothing to compete with, and you're by yourself. You're a lonely person, but but it's good to be at the top, man. Sometimes it's good to be lonely. You don't have to deal with people's pettiness. I told you I was this guy, and I asked them to move me. They wouldn't move me. I had to learn how to deal with this guy. So you make yourself better, because you know how to deal with them. Now, number 1 is a lonely number, but it's a good number overall. Good to see you, man. Y'all give Pyramid his props, man. He did it right, tight, longer. Who we got around sharing BobbieD, One Nation? I got Crook Bar, get the house, Crook Bar. What's up, Crook Bar? Good to see ya. Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation. I got one love. He said, what say you, BobbieD? Hey, man, we say we highly favored and blessed of the Lord. Highly flavored and favor and bless the Lord. What say you, Crook Mark? Crook Mark, hey, y'all, Crook Mark did a donation to the night. No, he did a Crook Mark. Crook Mark did a donation to the food drive. So thank you so much, Crook Mark, for your donation, man. The people, the money you gave will go to a long way in blessing people. And that's what we are called to do in this world. We are all called and born into this world to do what? Be a blessing. That's what we're about. Be a blessing to others and to help others that are less fortunate than us. So your donation will go a long way to helping people that are in need of food. And we plan to be having our next food drive between the 20th and the 24th.
No, third week.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm telling you, she's correcting me again. What's the week, Lisa?
Third week of February.
Okay, let me put it to you like this. It'll be around the third week of February. So I don't want to see you the date.
What's up? Okay.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up?
All right, ladies and
Hello, guys. Let's see that you're good.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you, take this opportunity to introduce you to a young lady that's been a very special part of my life. I've been knowing her since 2011. Is that right? 2011, and it looked like we finna go to heaven together. Nah, but it's been a lovely situation. I've been to learn to appreciate her in a lot of different ways. And she's learned to appreciate me, and it takes a lot for somebody to put up with me because I'm a very strict person. I am. You know me, man. I don't be playing. I say, what you say? When I say that, it's gonna be on. But no, she learned how to deal with me, and I've had to learn how to deal with her. And it has been a struggle at some point in our time in our life together. It's been. You think it's everything been easy between us? No. I have to get on her case sometime. Yeah, I have to get straight on her case. And then she do the same thing for me. So we balance it out. I keep her straight, she keep me straight. That's the way that I really, really appreciate Lisa D for a lot of things. She's helped me to adjust here in the Philippines. And I'm hoping that someday she'll be going to America. But this is my wife, Lisa D. Bernardo, to the Queen Days, and I wanted to introduce you to the people out there, Lisa D.
I'm doing good.
How did you enjoy your stay?
I really not enjoy.
Huh?
I mean, I was not enjoying because it was too cold in the mountain.
It was cold?
Yeah, it is so windy, and then it was raining all day.
But you enjoyed being around your people, right?
Yeah.
How's your
But
mom?
not really, because I can't go to the other houses.
Oh, she had a good time, but she couldn't go to do the normal stuff. She go visit her friends. She lives on a mountain, y'all, for those of you that don't know. She lives on a mountain in Medellin. And on the mountain is just a bunch of houses, like what? Several families there. Everybody knows each other. Okay. So she couldn't get around doing normal rounds because it was so cold and wet and windy out there. So, but she did have a nice time. Is that correct with your mother?
Yeah, I had.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. So that's it, man. Crook Mark.
Thank you, Crook Mark, for the donation for the food drive, and congrats, Frenemy. I miss you guys.
Yeah, she been gone for a long time. You know, a lot of times she be
Long
right.
time.
Yeah, you didn't do a
2
lot.
days only.
No, I'm talking about the live stream. I'm not talking.
The live stream.
She been sitting around. I don't want to do it today. I don't want to do it. I said, Lisa, come on.
Well, last time I show up.
You showed up at the last 30 seconds of the show. She showed up the last 30 seconds of the show. So she showed up. Come on now, don't play with me.
Okay.
Anyway, Crook Mar, you know, man, I love you, brother, but you know what I gotta tell you, man. No, I gotta tell you, man. Hey, man, number 2 just won't do it. Sorry about that, man. Sorry about that. But you know, I tell every number 2, I tell the same thing. Just won't do. All right, Trey, Bobby, let's go today.
You have to upload it.
Can't do that while we're on. I won't be able to upload. I'll have to show you the video on the next broadcast because I can't upload it. I have to upload it from the phone. I can't do it while we are online. Oh no, it's not from me. I can do it. Hey, go ahead and talk. I got it on the hard drive, so I can do it. All right, so we got Ride Train Bobby Lee One Nation under Frederick Mason. What's up, Frederick? He said, riding on the love train, Bobby D and Lee all aboard. 2-2, let's go. Let's ride this train. Ride train, Bobby D and Lee One Nation under who we got?
Crook Mark.
Crook Mark. He said, what's been going on? Hey, man, good to see you, Crook, man. There's a lot been going on since you've been gone, man. Crook, You must have been out of town, man. I said, what's up? What's up? What's up? But yeah, man, everything's going. We've been busy, very busy. We had a food drive, and this is one of the best food drives we've had. The people were so happy, man. We went to a squatters camp, the squatters area, and when I say squatters, that means they're people that they just get some wood and brick and whatever, build some kind of structure, and they squat. They squat, and they don't have to pay no rent, no. It's a piece of land that somebody might own, but nobody using it. They get on, they use it. It's called squatters camp, and it's not the most cleanest place. It's not the most tidiest place, but it's where they live. And people have very little food. They have very little. Some of them have jobs, but just piece of jobs. You know what I'm saying? They don't get paid much, and that's how they barely exist. You know, and a lot of places like that. You'll find a lot of squatters places are in bigger cities. And I don't know why, but a lot of squatters congregate to the bigger cities because they come from the small province areas and they come to try to make a living in these big cities. And then they find out they're not qualified to get a job. So they have to have a place to live to just find where they can squat and live free of charge. What are you laughing for?
I remember something when I was when I was a kid.
What was that?
And then when you talk about squat anywhere.
Okay, y'all want to tell she's talking about when she was a kid. She lived in the province, right?
You said you don't want to say it.
Okay, I'm not going to tell you. She might get embarrassed. All right, let's go on to. Why you say that? You don't want me to tell her, Lisa?
Okay, good.
No, you tell her. Go on, tell her. Anyway, when she was a kid growing up, man, they live in the province, right? And in the province, they don't have math from CR and all that. So at the time she was growing up, she was a kid, 4 or 5 years old. They had to squat, man. That's what she left. You know, when I say squat, I mean wherever they had to do their number 1 and 2s outside in the woods, they did. They squat. And that's what she was laughing about. Let's go ride train, Bobby Nisi one day. Who we got? Good to see you, Rain Man. He said, two. Thank you so much, Rain Man. I appreciate that donation to the nation. Thank you, sir. Hey, ride train, Bobby Nisi one nation. Good to see you, Terry Fleming. The Rain Man in the house, man. You always make out to make it rain. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate the donation. Let's do a dance for Terry Fleming, Ride Train, Bobby DC, One Nation, under who we got?
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
Okay. All right. We're trying to get the other video up, y'all. That's why. You're gonna mess I think you're gonna mess the volume up if you do it. Oh, I'm sorry. What's up, y'all? Thank you. Thank you so much, Terry Fleming, for the donation to the nation. Thank you, sir.
More blessings to you and much love.
More blessings, my love to you, my brother from another mother. Let's go. I'm still trying to get this video up. I think if I take this out, I might mess the volume up. Let's just do. We'll do the other video about the receipts on the next program because I don't want to mess this program up any further than what it's already. Okay, let's go. Round train about it. Who we got? Eye on you. What's up, man? Hey, man. God keep you safe. Thank you so much, Eye on you. I appreciate that, man. You know, every day it's you never know what's going to happen, but you got to know who you have to know who you know that can make everything all right, and that's the Lord. So thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, Crook Mark. Congrats, Fair Mason. Thank you. Thank you so much, Fair Mason, for being number 1 on the show today. Let's go, round train, Bobby Lizzie. One day, who we got?
Frederick Mason.
See, Crook Mark, what it do, brother? What's up? What's up? Round train, Bobby Lizzie. One nation.
Rhythm
Ghost. What's up, James? How you doing, brother? He said, what's up, Love James? Love Train doing good, baby. Round this train till it can't ride no more. Let's go. Round train, Bobby. Let's see who we got. Cook Mark. He said, how are you? Doing good, man. You all right? Good to see you, man. Freddie Mason. He said, what's out of Rain Man, Terry? Rain Man in the house, Rain Man. And don't mess with the Rain Man. Let's go, right. Let him make it right. Round train, Bobby DC, Terry Fleming. The other Bobby DC. Angels, Blue Rangers, and the rest of the Love Train riders. Two. It's right, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with a toot every now and then. Let's go. Round train, Bobby, lazy.
Crook Mark.
He said, Bobby, did you get my donation? Yeah, I can't send through. But yeah, we got your donation. We got your donation, Crook Mark. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
that. We got it a couple of days ago, right? About 2 or 3 days ago. We got it. Hey, y'all, if you want to send a donation for the food drive, use our PayPal account, bdix004@gmail.com. We always show that at the end of the show. If you want to send us a donation through PayPal, you can use that same PayPal account and send it. When you send your money through the account, make sure you specify, is it for the food drive or is it for BobbieD and Lisa D? If you don't put nothing on there, guess what? It's for BobbieD and Lisa D. We're going to take that money, honey. Let's go, right, Trey, BobbieD, Lisa D. Brother man, he said everything is everything, Crook Mark. All right, man, we doing good, man. You know we doing good. How you doing, man? Right, Terry Brady said, the thing is what it is, said Perry. The thing is what it is. The thing is the thing. Let's go.
Crook Mark. Terry Fleming, what say you, my brother?
Terry Fleming doing good, man. He know how to make it rain. That's all I need to know. I like to have the rain man around me. Let's go, Round Train, BobbieD.
Frederick Mason. Hello, I am you.
I on you. What's up, I on you? How you doing, brother? Hey, everybody remember, I on you got a you got a channel, YouTube channel. It's called I on You News. Check them out, man. Join this channel. You know what we doing this train, right? Each one, reach one, each one teach one. We help each other and support each other on what we doing. If it's positive, we're gonna be with you, okay? If you trying to do some craziness, we're gonna say bye-bye. Let's go, Round Train, BobbieD. Let's do what Asia. Who we got?
Frederick Mason, what's good, Red and Ghost?
James in the house, James in the house. Woo, what's up? Round Train, BobbieD. Terry Fleming. He said, Sir Cook Mark, they can say things tough, but I don't see it, bro. I hear you, man. Round Train, BobbieD. Let's see one nation.
Crook Mark. True, Terry Fleming.
Hey, man, things are tough for some people, and then it's easy for some people. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people got it tough in life. Then some people just got it blessed in life. You know, it's how you look at it, you know? I remember when we were out of the squatters area a few days ago, and if you look at their life and where they live, you would say, man, compared to America and the United States, they have a tough life, okay? But when you look at their life and look how they living and how they acting and behaving, they'll tell you, my life is not tough. My life is good. They're happy, and the main thing is what? They're happy, man. They're living in poverty, but they're as happy as they can be, because that's all they know. And when you look at it from your particular perspective, things change. Your view of things change. Okay. So yeah, some people have it tough, and then some people have it rough. It's just how you look at it. Round Train, BobbieD, Lazy one night. Who we got? Murphy. Hey, the other BobbieD. What's up, Murphy? What's up? Yeah, I ain't gonna say. Thank you. Round Train, BobbieD. Round Train, BobbieD, Lazy one night. Who we got? Crook Mark. He said, hey, Bobby, have you visited the Manila American Cemetery and Museum since you've been in the Philippines yet? No, I have not. I've been to Manila a few times, but I've never been in the American Cemetery there or the museum. If I go back to the Philippines, I may want to look at it. But when we go to the Manila, we went to Ocean Park and we went to the big Mall of America, Mall of Asia. Stuff like that. We look at the big tourist attraction, but I didn't see I didn't think about the Manila American Cemetery. Round Train, BobbieD, let's see one nation.
Crook Mark, what say you, Murphy Hayes? Murphy Hayes, what family Blue Ranches and Angels? What?
All my Blue Ranches in the house said, hoorah. All my angels in the house said, hooray. Round Train, BobbieD said, what family Blue Ranches and Angels? Murphy Hayes, I said, everything's good, sir. Mark, hope it's the same with you. Round Train, BobbieD, let's see one nation. I thought, who we got? Rhythm go. He said, Freddie Mason, working my way back to Cebu, praying the country, open before the second quarter. Let's talk about this. Open before the second. That's a lot of praying you need to do, brother. They may be open by the third or fourth quarter, but I'm not sure the second quarter. There was a big change, and y'all saw the video I did about the travel ban in the Philippines. Everything's changed. They had, remember the 36 countries that were banned because of variant and the variant virus. They now took that ban off, so everybody can come here, but it's really still a ban, but they made changes to the situation. if you have a valid passport already, you can now enter the Philippines, okay? No matter what country you're coming from, as long as you have a valid passport. Now, what are the valid passports that you can come into this country now? SRRV. If you have a valid retirement visa, you can come into the, I say valid passport, I meant to say valid visa, excuse me. If you have a valid visa, you can come into the country. SSRV visa, which is a retirement visa. The 13A, which is the married visa, okay? You can come in. And then if you're a Filipino and you're married to a foreigner, you can come into the country on what's called the Balikbayan visa, which is a free 1-year visa. So those groups of people that have valid passport, you have to have I keep saying passport, you have to have a valid visa before you enter the country, okay? So those people can come in. If you got that before then, even the valid piece, because the variant virus, they weren't letting them in. But if you have a valid visa, you can come into the country, okay? That's the big change. I mean, when you come into the country, prior to getting your country, you have to show proof that you have already reserved reservation for a hotel facility where you can stay in it for at least 6 to 7 days, because they're going to test you when you get here, and then they're going to test you on the 5th or the 6th day before you leave. They want to test you twice, okay? Because they had found that the problem was they were letting people come to the country and they would test them one time, okay? And then they would leave, you know, after they go to the destination, but they find out they got sick, because sometimes if you have the virus, it doesn't show up on the test immediately. That means you don't have a high viral load at the time. But a few days later, as you go, then your load gets more and more, and then the virus shows up. So that's why they're starting to test you twice within 5 to 7 days, twice. Okay?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea, because that's why a lot of infections, that's how the variants got in this country. You know, they were just testing them once, and the virus wasn't high enough to register on the test. So a few days later, then the virus registered. So they're testing people twice before they actually let them go out. Now, you're tested twice, and you have like 5, 6 days to stay here, but you still have to do a 14-day quarantine wherever you go. They'll give you a certificate to go, but it won't be an additional 14 days. It'll just be like 10 days more for whatever to make up the 14 days. You've already stayed like 5 or 6 or whatever. The balance will be there. But you have a certificate, and they say the government's going to monitor you. They're not going to monitor you, man. You be doing what you want to do. Roger, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got?
Murphy.
Thank you so much. Got a donation for the nation. Thank you so much, man. He said, hello, BobbieD. What's up, Murphy? Thank you so much, man, for the donation. Appreciate you, man. We got to do a dance for got in the house. Who we got? Ryan Chain, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation under. Woo.
Yes!
Oh my goodness.
So what you trying to do?
Oh, sorry, I got stuck. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate the donation for the nation. More blessings, more love to you, my brother from another mother. Ryan Chain, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes.
He said Greene is a misguided mentality. A little old puppet. Greene is mentally ill. Yeah, she got issues, man. Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all. So I see his opinion. Y'all didn't tell me your opinion. So Murphy don't know one. Okay, Murphy, since Murphy shared his opinion, then I share mine. So Murphy's saying she was wrong. Greene was wrong. Okay, so let me tell you my opinion. I think both of them are wrong. That's my opinion. Okay. Bro, I'm gonna play it to you, man. I'm gonna play it to you. I ain't gonna explain it to you. I'm gonna play it to you. Okay, can I play it to you, please? Give me a chance to play it, man. All right. Okay. The reason why I said both of them are wrong. Number one, I think it's sort of rude to interrupt somebody who was talking. And when she wasn't talking to them, Greene was talking on the phone, talking to her. She was doing a live stream. Okay, she was doing a live stream, talking to her people, telling them crazy stuff. You know, she got Greene, like he said, she crazy, man. She's straight up crazy. I don't know how anyway, that's another story. But she told the people, and then somebody, put your mask on. He's like, you know, if that was me, I was like, who are you talking to? So that part of it, maybe it wasn't totally the right way to do it. She could have reported her, or she could have said, I'm going to, if you don't put your mask on, ma'am, I'm going to report you, something like that, while she was passing by her. But she waited till after she got in front of her and then yelled at her. And maybe that was a little bit not the best way to do it. So, but overall, Greene was the wrong one when she started going back at her and calling her all kind of names and stuff. And so both of them were wrong in a certain way, but the whole situation is wrong, because you should never have congressmen, people that represent our nation, doing something petty as that in our nation's capital. First of all, Greene was wrong for not wearing her mask. Okay, she, just like Cori Bush had said, it was a few days after Greene and other Republican congressmen were locked in a room. They got several people infected without wearing a mask. She's sitting up there without wearing a mask, talking to people, and it's wrong. So she was wrong for that. She was wrong for that. But there's a right way to do everything. But maybe, and this is to Cori Bush's to her positive, she could have found, maybe she could have been a better way, but at that time that was the only way to do it. I don't know, but anyway, I think overall there's a little bit of both of them wrong, but the main thing is this: you're wrong. Anybody's wrong when they don't wear a mask and in public with other people, because you're infecting other. You could possibly infecting other people without even knowing. She could be asymptomatic for all we know. We don't know. If you don't have any symptoms, you don't think you got it, but you still spreading it. So Cori Bush did the right thing. She's a nurse, and she got offended by that. She had the right thing to let her know. Right, train BobbieD, Lizzie one. Who we got?
Markel.
Markel in the house. Markel in the house. Markel in the house. Ooh, what's up, Markel?
Just like a good stuff.
You said, what else, Mr. D? I know you're a good man and you try to help people a lot. However, I am not the same person. I am not interested in meeting anyone. Okay. All right. You said, try to help people.
But
A lot.
food
Okay.
drive.
Oh, by the food drive. Okay. Hey, man, do your thing. Whatever you happy with, man. I'm good. I try to help people because that's the way I do. If I was out there needing some food, I need somebody help me. Can you help me, please? So I try to help. But that's all right. Hey, if that's your thing, man, you do your thing, man. Do whatever is happy, makes you feel happy, makes you feel comfortable, and what you're satisfied with. Because let me put it like this. For a long time, while running this show, this is the last thing on my mind doing food drive. I'm serious. Y'all, those of you that know me, I always say, I take your donation from me. I wouldn't take no. I was like, you give me some money, it's going for me. But this guy, what's the guy name that started this thing? Like, it's a white guy, Caucasian guy. CX 777. Carlton 777. That's how this got put on me like that. He said, I'm gonna give you, he sent me some money. I said, what you want me to do with this money? He said, I want you to buy some cheese, some water or something. Alcohol. At that time when the virus had first come out, everybody said you gotta have alcohol. So he said, I want you to buy some kids. I said, buy some kids. I said, I don't buy no kid alcohol. He said, you can do that for me. So I did it. And then it just grew from there. Every time I turned around, he was sending more and more money. That's how I started. So it was put in my lap. I didn't want this. And I mean, it's still a burden for me, but it's a good burden. Like John Lewis say, good trouble, it's a good trouble. I'm good. All right, let's do it there with Markel, right? Train BobbieD, Lizzie One Nation. Who we got, Lizzie D? Come on down. Lizzie D running slow today, y'all. Right on time for the beautiful trip on the Soul Train line.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thank you so much, Markel. Appreciate the
Markel.
donation to the nation. More love, much blessing to you,
More
man.
blessings to you, much love.
Right, everybody, let's see one nation. Who we got?
Markel.
Markel in the house.
Thank you
Markel in
so
the house.
much.
Markel, right? He said, double for your trouble. Who we got? He said, he just Mr. Strange. He said, I have had my fill of ignorant American coming here, frying, messing up, effing up, effing up, and looking for expats to help them after they screw up. Yeah, I know, man. Some of them, hey man, I just read this. There's a guy, and I'm bringing that story. There's a guy out here right now, American, right? American. He living in the Manila airport, living in the airport, sleeping in the floors and stuff. They trying to catch him, get him kicked out. And he said he ain't got no. He begging people too in the airport. He came out here messed up, lost all his money. Top of he got scammed. Oh, man. And he begging people. They trying to catch him and get him out. I'm gonna bring that. I'm not gonna bring that story, but we'll see. Yeah, man, it's a problem, man. But the people we're helping here are the ones that live here that are poor people. We're not. I mean. And they just ain't got it, man. So we try to help them out. Let's do another dance from Markel, Rod Train, Bobby. What is this? What are you doing?
Thank you.
You know what, Markel, for the
Thank
donation
you,
to the nation. Y'all, I was dancing on the break. I was dancing on the break. She put you try to let them people see me dance. Don't do that, Lisa D. That's my Lisa D dance. I dance for her on the break. You know, I like to dance for my lady, and she like that too. you try to show off, man. Don't do that to me, Lisa
Let's
D.
go.
Mess me up.
Murphy.
What's up, Murphy? He said, amen, Bobby. It's about obeying God's law. There you go, man. I try to do what's right, man. I try to long term. I told you, man. Hey, I used to be jacked up from the neck up one time, man. I don't care nobody but me. That's it, man. Me and mine. And then I met this person named Jesus. And he changed my life. I train Bobby. Who we got?
I am you.
What's up, I? He said, hey, Mr. Mason, may God walk with you always. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate that. I'm sure Murphy appreciate that. Ron Train Bobby, Brandon Mason. He said, what it do, sir? Hey, what it do, brother? What's up? Oh, everybody hit the like button one time. 1, 2, 3, chit-chit, pie. 1, 2, 3, chit-chit, pie. 1, 2, 3, chit-chit. Hit the like, y'all. Let's get the likes up now. Come on, let's go. Ron Train Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation. Terry Flynn. He said, like a slap and tap that thing. 1, 2, 3, chit-chit, pie. 1, 2, 3, chit-chit, pie. 1, 2, 3, chit-chit, pie. Let's go. Ron Train Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation. Murphy, hey. He said, I'm tired of hearing these brainless racists run their mouths, committing crime and getting slapped on the wrist. Me too, man. I'm sick of it, man. You know, if we do the same crime they do, they're going to throw the book at us, you know, put us under the jail. But them, I told you, remember all those people that went on the siege and with the riot in the White House on the state capitol recently? 99% of them got off. They got house probation, okay, house arrest, and they got out of jail. But there's only a few of them in jail. And guess what? Most of them is people with the melanin. I read the story about this guy. He was one of the few blacks out there, and he's still in jail. Everybody else out, he in jail. He asking why he's still in jail. Cause I ain't even got to answer that one, y'all. The melanin makes a difference, you know. And so people that like us going out there riding for some crazy cause like that, you should be in jail. Let's go, Ron Train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Frederick Mason, he said, Chichipaya, reach out and touch that like button.
Everybody hit the like button. 1, 2, 3, Chichipaya. Let's go, Ron Train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. What love? Who we got?
Take BobbieD to a better place if you can.
Hey, I want to be in a better place. I want this world to be in a better place. You know, I want to make everybody have a better place in this world. That's what life is about, man. You want to live to your fullest. You want to live to your best. And you want to try to help those that are unfortunate. Now, I don't mean help those people that scamming. I don't like that. You trying, because if you try to get some money out of me, I'm supposed to just get up my pocket and give you some money. No, I don't pay. When I'm on the street, man. You think somebody comes and says, "Food, sir? You think I'm giving money?" No. I said, "Look here, come here. Let me tell you something. You want something to eat? I'll take you to McDonald's. and get you a meal, but I'm not gonna give you no money. Get out of my face. That's all I play. But I help the people that are in sure enough need. And the people that we help, we know they're in need. Most of the people, Lisa D knows these people. And her last people we helped, her aunt lived in the squatters. She has an aunt that lives in this place we help. She knows they need the help, and she knows how bad it is. So we help the people that we know that are in need, dire need. Ron Train, BobbieD, on Nation, who we got?
Murphy Hayes. He
So,
said,
good.
what up, sir? I am you, Sir Mason. I'm fine and blessed. Hope you are as well, guys.
Good. Everybody doing good on this train. And if you're not doing good, you let us know. We'll pray for you. We got 2 people that we prayed for, and God moved. You can say, well, it's because they got the remdesivir, and they did. Now, it wasn't God over it. God get the glory. God, you don't give remdesivir the glory if you want to. I'm giving it to God because we prayed, and that's what we're supposed to do. Pray for those that are sick, and God moved to do the rest. He used the remdesivir, and he used it on them, and it worked. But God was behind it all. Let's go, Roger. Yeah, man. Roger, BobbieD, one day. Who we got?
Frederick Mason. You and me both, Sir Hayes.
Hey, bro, let's go. Round Train, BobbieD, One Nation under group, one love. Frederick Mason, bootlickers live in a world of lies anyway. Yeah, he's talking about the green lady. The green lady, man, she's got issues, man. And I'm looking to see what the Republican Party are going to do with an extremist, a right-wing extremist like her. Because she is an example of where the Republican Party is headed. They're headed toward craziness. They're headed toward rebelliousness. And they're headed toward insurrection. They're not living or being exemplifying the democratic principles that both parties should exemplify. They have moved beyond that when they accepted Trump into their ranks, and now the people that are being attracted to the Democratic Party are the people with the right-wing radical ideas like this lady Greene. So the Republican Party is now almost the Trumpican Party. So we're going to see how it works out. Ryan Train, BobbieD, one day. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes. He said, it's like a bad nightmare. It's just so badly mentally deficient. These people are a sad joke.
I've never seen it like this before. I mean, both of the parties prior to now were sensible enough to work together and to not make up straight up lies on each other. But since Trump has been in office, it's just been one big lie after another, after another, after another. And the problem is now people are doing what? Believing his lies, okay? It had 70 plus million people voted for him that believed his lie. He got almost $250 million. I didn't say million, $250 million of donations by telling his lie that the reckoning was rigged, and people still give them to him, okay? So there's a serious problem in America. There's a serious problem in America. And many people, America's been divided 4 years, right? Many people love the fact that we were divided and hate the fact that Joe Biden is trying to bring us together. They hate that, okay? And for those of you that are living in America now, you better watch your back. If you got some melanin in your skin, you better watch your back. Every time you go out your door, you better watch your back. Because it's going to, you think this is over because they didn't have no siege during the inauguration and everything's fine now? No, it's going to come up again. They're still looking for this guy to drop the pipe bombs. He planted pipe bombs on both the Republican Party and the Democratic Party locations. It didn't go off. He had some egg timers on it. I don't know. The FBI said it didn't go off for some kind of malfunction, but if it went off, it would be even worse. Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got?
Marinelle.
Sincerely. How you doing, my dear? It's so good to see
Angel
you.
in the house. Angel.
Woo! What's up, Angel? She said, have a peaceful and lovable day. Oh, thank you so much, my dear. We always try to have a blessed day, and every time we get up, we thank the Lord, and then we go about our business, and then we say thank you, Lord, again before we go to bed. Ryan Train, BobbieD, who we got?
Murphy Hayes. One man have such power over dumb people.
Yeah, I told y'all, like attracts likes. So if you're a dumb person out there and you like to make up lies and you like to think there's something behind everything, you have this conspiracy theorist mentality, you're gonna like Trump because that's all he's about. And Trump, to be honest with you, Trump is he's not ignorant, but he acts ignorant to attract the ignorant, if you know what I'm saying. He acts like he's one of the good old boys, you know, but all in all, he hates those people. You think I'm playing with you? You think he wants somebody from Macon, Georgia to come and eat dinner with him? And they just, they're like white trash to him, you know? He hates them. But for him to get their support, yeah, you want to be one of them. He knows how to get those people attracted to him. He has a charismatic side of him that attracts the people he wants. He wants the people that are racist. He wants the people that are supremacists, and he knows what to say to get them on his side. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, who we got?
Martha Hayes, Frederick Mason, I agree.
That's it, man. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Mason, he said, just a bunch of sheep easily led astray. The orange shepherd doing what he was paid to do, scatter the flock. That's it, man. I don't know what it is, man. I just can't, you know, I have a hard time when people can't live by the truth, see the truth. You know, they rather live their lives, guide their lives. That's why I keep telling you, there's a lot of people out here in this world that are very, very gullible. That's why a lot of people get taken by scammers in the Philippines. They believe anything. You know, if you go a Filipino and say, I love you, and you look so good, and you look like Freddy Krueger, you look so good today, and you look like Freddy, oh, thank you, and you start giving out the money, because we as men like our egos stroked. We like to hear beautiful women tell us things we like to hear. You know, I tell you about the Lizzie, what we got?
Leroy.
Leroy.
What's up, Leroy? He said Greene was wrong.
Okay, Greene was wrong. I agree with you. And I look at it both in a certain way, both of them are wrong. But I think Greene was, if it's such a thing as being more wrong than right, I think Greene was more wrong because she had more things wrong with what she was doing. Her mentality is not right. And when somebody's mind ain't right, you don't, that's my mama told me. If I had heard her saying that, if I was like Cori Bush walking and heard her saying all that stuff, you know what I did, man? My mama said, when you know somebody ain't right, don't say nothing to them. Leave them alone. You know, going about their business. And then I would have reported her to Nancy Pelosi. I said, Nancy? She said, yes, Carl. I said, I got this crazy green woman walking around here with no mask. And then that's how I would handle it. My mama told me don't argue with no fool, because they'll bring you down their left. Let's go ride train by the Lizzie. Who we got?
Murphy.
What's up, Murphy? He said, if you really see how stupid sheep are, you would understand why they need to be led and can easily go through. Yes, sheep are some of the dumbest creatures on the face of this planet, man. They just, I don't know what, they just dumb. You know, pigs are smart, and pigs is nasty, but they smart. Ride train by Lizzie, One Nation.
Frederick Mason. That's in the good book, Sir Hayes, and they are very stupid, it seems. Yeah,
you read about that. Ride train by Lizzie, One Nation under Murphy. Hey, he said, yes, Sir Mason, God calls them sheep because he knows his creation. Yeah, sheep are easily led, they're very gullible, and they get fooled a lot, and they get taken out a lot. That's what's happening to these sheep that's following Trump. Now they're getting taken out because they're getting caught. And the problem I have is this. They caught over 200 of them so far. And most of them that they caught, that for the Capitol, riding in the Capitol, are out on bond, out on bail, out on house arrest, out on their own recognizances. But us, we still up in the jail cell. And that's why I said, anybody that go out here and ride for Trump, they got this melanin in their skin right here. They need to keep them in the jail cell because they're stupid. Ride train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got?
King Cole.
King Cole in the house. What's up? What's up? King Cole in the house. King Cole. King Cole. King Cole in the house. King Cole, thanks for the donation to the nation. Thank you so much for the stupid stick. What's up, man? Good to see you, man. Let's do a damn for King Cole. Let's go, Lizzie. Ride train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got?
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the inimitable George Jefferson live.
so much, King
Thank
Cole,
you, King
for the
Cole.
donation to the nation.
More
More
blessings
blessings,
to you.
much love to you, my
Much
brother
love.
from another mother. Let's go, Round Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation, Thunder. Who we got?
King Cole.
King Cole, he said, hello, everyone. Hope all is well. I'm doing fantastic in my retirement days, but I can't wait until we can make our move into our new home in the Philippines. Thanks for all the good information, BobbieD. Yeah, you're welcome, King Cole. I hope you and your children, your wife are doing well. King Cole got a huge family, man. Y'all know that, right? He got about 15 kids. Understand? I think he had about seven or eight of them. But yeah, but he's a family man. He just retired, man. He want to come up here and back in the Philippines and live his life, man. And that's the thing. You want to be happy. And this is the place for you, man. I've been out here, what, 6 years now? And it's been a blessing for me. Every day gets sweeter and sweeter. Round Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got?
Frederick Mason. He said, "What's going on, King Cole?"
King Cole in the house, doing good, man. Doing good. You all right, man. Let's go. Round Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Hayes. He said, "Congratulations, Sir Mason. Number one.
Hey,
Good job."
Perry Mason went playing today, man. He had us some tuba and he had some coffee. He said, "I'm gonna drink my coffee and I'm gonna do it right." He saw that notification, man. He on my budget computer. That Round Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got?
King Cole.
King Cole in the house. He said, "Hey, Freddie Mason, lots going on. Can't wait to travel. Hope all is well with you today, my brother." Yeah, man, he doing good, man. Everybody doing good. We had two people that weren't doing too good on the train. Robert D. Avery and Pastor Charles. They had the COVID, man. COVID got them. But you know what? We prayed for those brothers, man, and God moved. Now you can say, well, all you want, but you know, they took the remdesivir and they took that stuff, but God was over head and hand and all of it. That's what I give God the glory. Let's go, Round Train, BobbieD, One Nation. Who it got?
Murphy Hayes. Chichapaya.
Chichapaya. Hit the like button one time. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. Let's go. Round Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? One love.
Frederick Mason. He said, "BobbieD, that peanut gallery is on one this morning. BobbieD, get your hammer and play crack peanut and good."
I'll get the hammer on her, man. Every time I turn around, she got something to say. Let's go, Round Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Because you was accusing me
What accuse you?
that I told you to hurry up. I didn't say that. I just said shh because you was talking about politics. I don't want
Okay, she don't like me talking about politics. Okay, I understand.
Marjorie Hayes, he said, "Angel sincerely was promoting the live train and dropped your link on her show."
Oh, really? Thank you so much, Angel Sincerely. I appreciate that. Angel Sincerely has a show, y'all. Make sure y'all check out her show. What's it called, Lizzie? What's the name of the show?
Sincerely.
Okay, her show is called Sincerely on YouTube channel. Check out her show. Thank you so much for dropping that link.
Thank
And
you, Angel.
do it some more, okay? Because I got 9,555. I need some more, okay? I need what? How many more than 400 and what?
45.
445. I need 445 for the rest of the year. Can I get 445, y'all? Can I get a 10,000 for the? Can y'all help me get 10,000 for the years out? Please, y'all. Come on now, tell your mama, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell everybody. Y'all need to join this channel. Let's go, Round Train, BobbieD, Lizzie. Who we got?
Tell your mom.
Zan, man, what's up, Zan? He said, BobbieD, what love, I'm straight. Thank you so much, sir. Hey, Eddie Jackson be hanging. Hey, you know, Eddie Jackson got a show, y'all. Check out his show. Eddie Jackson got a show. Hey, anybody ride the train, man, I'm going to promote your show, okay? Eddie Jackson got a show. Y'all need to check out his show. Eddie, drop your link down there for the people to look at. Everybody sign up on Eddie's show. We have to make him grow. I want to see Eddie get 1,000 for the years out. You get 1,000.
And Eye on You also.
Eye do You got a show as well. Y'all hit Eye do You up. Hit Eddie Jackson show up. Sincerely. Okay, who else is this for you?
Lisa D.
Lisa.
Tuba Queen. No, joke.
It's coming. It's coming. I'm working on that. I'm working on her. I got 3 shows I'm working on, man. That's why I'm. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that. But yeah, y'all check out the show. Round Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes. He said, "That's good advice, Bobby. Everyone has a right to visit their families."
Yeah, everybody got a right to visit their family, man. If I had, you think if my mother was living, I wouldn't see her now. And somebody tell me I couldn't see her, I would kick them out of my life. I don't want to be. You gonna tell me I can't see my mama? Who is you? Who died and made
you? I should
who died and made you God? I don't play that. Let's go. Round Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation. I love who we got?
Frederick Mason, what's the plan, Xanderman? What's the plan? Eddie Jackson?
Right, Train Bobby DC one day. Xander Man, he said, Freddie Mason, my Blue Ranch brother, you're #1 today. How's it going? Hey, he doing good, man. He on cloud nine since he got to be #1. Hey, #1 make you make some changes in your life, you know? When you get to be #1 so many times, you're like, hey, you be a new man. Because when you change, when you're #1, it changes your mentality. It changes how the way you think about things. It changes how the way you see things. And it makes you know that you are just as good as anybody else. That's what happens when you get a #1 mentality. No one can stop you but you. Okay? When you change your mind, you change your life because you change your thinking. Let's go. Ron Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Murphy Head. He said, that's the name of the game. I play hard, go to win, but there can only be one winner. That's right, man. Can only be one winner. And Murphy and
Frederick
Mason was the winner today. He wasn't playing, man. He looked at it. He said, nobody gonna stop me today. I'm gonna get this thing. I try every day. This is my day. I got it. Let's go. Ron Train, Bobby Lisa. Wonder who we got.
Terry Fleming.
What's up, Rain Man? He said, Queen Angel, Lisa D, release the tuba and ride this train. Two. Let's go. Get off that tuba. What's wrong with you? Ron Train, Bobby Lisa. One night. Who we got? Dan the Man. He said, Murphy Hayes in the house. Murphy Gunny in the house. Let's go. Dan the Man. He said, Terry Fleming knows what time. And Terry Fleming know the thing, man. He make it rain. He can't get no better than that. Ron Train, Bobby Lisa. Who we got?
Frederick Mason.
What's up, Fair Mason? He said, a little more month that Hunter to make them ends meet. Hey, thank you so much. Hey, every little bit helps to us. You ain't a little bit means a lot to us.
I can buy some gallon of tuba now.
You buy the tuba now. More tuba for the queen. More tuba for the queen. We got ride over the ride for Fair Mason in the house today.
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good. One like the wind, be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines. Thank you, thank you, thank you,
thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Fair Mason. Appreciate the donation to. You okay?
Thank you.
Donation to the nation. Much love. More blessings to you to come.
Thank you. Frenemy, more blessings to you, much love.
Round Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation, under one love. Terry Fleming, he's a Xander Man. You got that right, brother. Round Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation, under who we got? Murphy, hey, he's a Xander Man. The man got the plan. Yeah, Xander Man got it going on, man. Xander Man got a businessman. It's powerful business. It deals with helping people reach their full potential and claiming your right place in this life and using confidence to build your self-esteem up. That's what he's all about. And when you got those characteristics in you, you have no way to go but up. Let's go. Ron Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Who we got? Freddie Mason. He said, everything's going well, Xander, man. Hope all is well with you, brother. Good to see you, man. Ron Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Who we got? What's up, Terry Fleming, man? Rain Man, double. He said, double for your trouble. He said, I know when you left Bobby D poured out your tuba, so here's your tuba Monte Hunter. We got some more Monte Lisa.
Thank you, sir, Terry.
Some more tuba. You know you need that tuba, girl. Round Train, Bobby Lisa. Who we got? Round Train, do a dance.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you. So what you trying to do?
So what you trying to do? Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rain Man.
Rain Man, appreciate it for the double for the trouble. Thank you, sir. Round Train, Bobby Lisa. What's up, to Round Train Bobby Lacey, One Nation under KC. What's up, KC? How you doing, bro? Is it Kansas City now? KC in the house, KC, KC.
I thought that's your real name. Casey. So this Kansas City.
It could go both ways. I got people named KC, but they spell it KAYCEE. But his name might be KC, and he's from KC. Round Train Bobby Lacey, One Nation. Who we got?
You got me on that.
Frederick Mason. He said, hello to you, KC. How you doing, brother, man? Good to see you, man. I ain't seen you in a while, man. You all right, man? You still out there in Dominican Republic. Where you at, man? You USA, where you at, man? Where you at? Round Train Bobby Lacey, One Nation. Who we got? Jerry Flynn. He said, Lisa D is starting to form her own personality. She's getting comfortable on the love train, smiling. Yeah, she's smiling now. She's smiling and profiling now. But before she didn't do that. She was like, oh, good. She doing, hey, man, Lisa D.
I don't want to look back through all the videos you had before.
Lisa D has come a long way, man. When I first started doing this channel back in 2015 is when I started in February. And she didn't want to be on the, she was camera shy. I would just want to take a picture. So Lisa, I just taking a picture. And not to mention her being in the video. Nah, she would go off, man. I'm serious. And I had to deal with that for a long. I prayed, man. I said, no, because I didn't want to force her. I don't want to use my authority over to you. Better. I don't want to force her to do nothing. You don't want to do it. That's your thing, you know. But I just prayed, man, and I kept praying and kept praying. And about 3 years later, she said, "I'm ready now." I said, "You ready for what?" "I want to be on the show." I said, "What?" God moved on her too.
No, I just show up.
She just showed up. Let's go, Round Train Bobby Lacey, One Nation.
Frederick Mason, what's up? Retired and happy in Middle East. What's up, Markel?
Markel doing good, man. Markel is the man of the world, man. He can come and go when he get ready. Sometimes he's a Medellin. Sometimes he go back to Arizona, and he does his thing. And it's, you know, good when you got it like that. You can do it like that. You know, you can come and go when you get ready because you got it like that. And it's people get jealous of him because he got it like that. And that's crazy, man. Why get jealous if somebody has the means to do what they want to do and you don't? You just putting your own stuff down. When you connect to somebody like that, then that gives you the ability to want to be like him. If you want to be like him, eventually you will. You have somebody that can role model for you and show you how to do it. But no, you want to put people down because you ain't got it. Let's go. Round Train Bobby Lacey, who we got?
Sincerely, what's up, Angel? Sincerely, thank you for dropping our link.
Thank you so much, Cecilia, for dropping our channel link. We appreciate it. And you had to give us your link. We'll drop it too. No, we do. Let's go, Roger.
She said, peaceful and lovable day and all in here.
Thank you so much. Peaceful and lovable day for you as well, my dear. Cecilia is in OFW. She's in Saudi Arabia, working for the king, and we work for the queen every night and day. Big wheel,
Queen of Hearts.
Big wheel keep on turning. Proud Mary keep on burning. rolling in the river. Let's go. Round Train Bobby Lacey, One Nation. Who we got? Perfect. Hey, he said, hello, Angel. Cecilia, my dear. How are you? Let's go. Round Train Bobby Lacey, One Nation.
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee.
What's up, Michael?
He said, BobbieD and Lisa D, hi. Riding a lot train late. Enjoying your show on my break at work in hospital from Nurse Mike.
Yeah, I pray for Nurse Mike. He's a frontliner. We got Ennis, we got Frank, and we got Michael Coffey on the frontline healthcare line. And they have a hard job, especially during this period of time because the cases are higher than they were before when they initially broke out. And we have with these variant cases, it's even worse. And we got the South African variant, there's the UK variant, there's the Brazil variant, and there's many more coming out. I believe there's some American variants too, but we just haven't identified them yet. So this virus is mutating all the time, and the strains that they mutate to probably catch their strains faster than the original virus. So the best thing, guys, they said, some people I heard say if you wear 2 masks, the variant won't get you. Some people are saying if you wear 2 masks and a face shield, you'll be okay. But we wear a face shield out here all the time. But I'm gonna. Another thing is that they say if you wear a K9 mask, I've got a K9 mask. I got a surgical mask too, but I'm gonna stop wearing my surgical. I'm gonna wear my K9 mask and put it on. And then they said if you wear a K9 mask and a face shield and that mask, that protects you against the variants as well. So, because a lot of people in America do not wear the face shields, and a lot of them don't wear the K9 mask. Now, the worst face mask you can wear is what they call the gaiters. Y'all know what the gaiters are? The gaiters are these little piece of cloth that you put on your head like a cap, but it goes down to your face and nose and be around your neck. That's called a gaiter. Do not get that. That's like no protection at all. Okay, get you something else, but don't get the gaiter. Ron Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Frederick Mason, he said, Angel in the house, Angel in the house. Hello, sincerely am. How are you, my dear?
What's up? What's up? Good to see you, Sincerely. Everybody like to see Sincerely. Sincerely is one of our original angels, along with Lisa D. They're the two original angels in the house. She was one of the first angels on the show. You know that? Including you. And then we got Lauren. What happened to Lauren May? I don't know where she's still riding the train with us. Oh, she done forgot about us. There we go. Round train, BobbieD, Lizzie. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, he said, it takes a fool to go overseas without a stable income. Not everybody gets these income taxes and off their rent. 3 weeks they broke.
Yeah, man. I don't know what it is, man. People come out here think they're gonna live off of love. You can't do that, man. You can't live off of love in the United States. How you gonna live off of that here? You know? Crazy, man. You better have your plan and to have you some stable income coming you on a regular basis. You know, but you think you're gonna get a job out here? No, you ain't gonna get unless you get transferred from a job in the USA. That's okay. But you think gonna come out here and get a job, man. Even the money you got out here, it ain't pay you peanuts versus what you get in the USA. Come out here, have you some money that you can make. It's gonna come to you like regular clockwork. Online work is about the best thing you do. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, who we got?
Frederick Mason, how are you, Michael Coffee from Liner in the house?
Michael Coffee doing good. Need some coffee. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation, who we got?
Terry Fleming, hello, Angel. Sincerely, how are you, my dear?
I tell you, man, everybody miss you. My people miss each other. When y'all don't see me, when I don't come online, y'all can't greet me. So when they see each other, like, hi, how are you? You know, it's like because we're what? We're a happy family. We're family, man. This is our YouTube family.
We are family.
We are family. I got all my YouTube family and me. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, who we got?
Michael Coffee.
Need some coffee. He said, BobbieD, hello. Hi. Effectiveness rates, the vaccines. Pfizer's 96%, Moderna 94%, AstraZeneca 93%, Sinovac 85%, Sputnik 75%. Okay, I'm looking at the Johnson & Johnson. I heard they're 66%. But they only give you one shot. So I might take that. I want one with just one shot. I want the 2 shot. I'm looking at Johnson & Johnson. I'm waiting for them to come out here. And I know Moderna's good. I know AstraZeneca's good. I'm looking at AstraZeneca, to be honest. AstraZeneca and Johnson & Johnson are my 2. But I don't want AstraZeneca. It's going to need 2 shots. I want the Johnson & Johnson. Even though it's 66%, I still want the Johnson. I want 1 shot. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, who we got?
Sincerely am. He said, my dear Marjorie, Frederick Mason, Terry Fleming, preparing breakfast of handsome boss. French hard toast. Have a good day, Lisa D.
French toast. Ooh, I like French toast. You know, you put that milk and eggs, you put it in the egg and the batter, and then take it out the batter and put it in the frying pan. You turn it over, French toast, and then you put some honey. I like to put some honey on mine, you know, like pancake. And that stuff is good. Round train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Michael Coffee
Need some. What's up? We got broke off, y'all. Sorry about that. We back now. Michael Coffee needs some. He said, "Hello, BobbieD and DC D. Johnson & Johnson got. Oh, Johnson got 866. Okay, good. 1 shot use coming at the end of February. Okay, I'll wait till they get out here. And if I have to go to the States, I will go to the States and get my shot.
But
okay?
You cannot go unless you don't have shot.
Huh?
You have to have shot before you can travel.
Who said that?
Me?
Okay.
That's part of the passport now.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I'll get it out here if I can't travel. I got to get my shot first, so I'll wait till he come out here.
Please send us some Johnson & Johnson Michael Coffee, please.
Michael Coffee can't even get Johnson & Johnson for himself because it came out yet. Right. Ryan Train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation. Who we got?
Frederick Mason. He said, BobbieD, they headed for self-destruction. They headed for self-destruction.
Yeah, the people like Greene, Marjorie, Taylor-Greene, they're gonna mess up, man. And I'm really worried about, not worried, but I would say I'm concerned about the Republican Party and the way they're headed. You know, they're headed like a extremist group and like a supremacist group. And a lot of those supremacists are coming into that party simply because they don't like the way Joe Biden is in office and they want to take back the presidency and put Trump back in. How crazy can that be? That's going against all the principles of democracy. And you cannot win like that. You cannot win like that. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation, who we got?
Michael Coffee, we need some coffee. Fred Mason, hello, God bless. Keep the faith, working long 12-hour shifts, 5 days a week at the acute center hospital.
Yeah,
acute care.
I understand how you're working, Mike. I used to work 12 hours a week, 5-6 days a week, and it's brutal when you do those kind of hours. When you get home, all you can do is get you something to eat, take your shower, and go to bed. Because you got to get up again and do it the next day, and it's rough, man. So if you get 2 days off together, you're still tired. You can't do a whole lot. You can do the run around, wash your clothes, maybe clean the house a little bit. That's it. You have no life but work. Brian Trey, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Murphy Hayes, he claimed that he had a very large sum of money in his bank, but when he went to use the ATM, he was denied. So he called the bank and they informed him his account was in someone else's name.
Okay.
Whoa.
Wow. His account was in somebody else's name. So he got somebody else. He got somebody else. Somebody else got his money. Ryan Trey, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Terry Fleming, I don't think the racists want to really take on the military. They just pumping out their chest.
I think some of that's correct, Terry. I think you're right. Some of them just pumping the chest. But there's some crazies that do want to fight, and they'll fight to the death. And I'm remind you about what the guy Terry Nichols and McVeigh, the McVeigh guy and the Nichols guy. Remember in Oklahoma City bombing, those two guys, they was crazy. You know, they were straight out crazy. And there's some people like that. They don't care about their lives. They just want to rebel. They want to blow up stuff and shoot people. They're crazy. And when you find people like that, you turn them into the government. That's what you do. You turn them. Even if you think somebody like that, look, this man here, he talking crazy. You need to watch it. You know, tell him. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Easy.
Murphy Hayes, read it.
He said that's Bible, Bobby. It says, don't try to correct a fool or you will get a blot. A blot. Yeah, man. You get messed up. I tell you, man, my mama told me a whole bunch of stuff. It would be able to get based, but I didn't even know it. I was just like, okay, mama. But she sounded right to me. She had plenty of sense, plenty of common sense. She's a woman of God. She prayed and she read her Bible and she went to church. And I didn't know what just say, okay, mom, I didn't know what to talk. Now I can see it. She was telling me a whole bunch of Bible stuff. She just said it in her own word. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Low man, what's up? Welcome to our-
Lawman. Lawman.
Lawman.
Lawman. Lawman. Lawman.
Lawman.
Lawman.
Law.
L-A-W. Lawman. Lawman 3966. What's up, man? He said, Terry.
3966.
He said, Terry Fleming. Trouble is many of the rioters are military. CNN had an article on this today. Yeah, ooh. That's because they were former military and they retained their training. They know how to take people out and they know how to plan and strategize to overtake people. So they've been trained by our government. Now, unfortunately, they're using their training against our government. So that's a sad indictment. And you know what? If they're successful, we will have a revolution in this country, and it will never be the same again. We will have a divided nation and a civil war. Yeah, and I don't want to see that. I really don't, because they don't like melanin people, they don't like Jewish people, they don't like Muslim people, they don't like gay people, and then they're going to turn up, have a civil war because of that racism. It doesn't make sense, man. Learn to live with people around you, whether you like them or not. That's what I do. You know, I don't like some people around me, and not because they're race or whatever, but because of their attitude and how they act. I got a neighbor right now. I showed y'all on that New Year's Eve picture. Y'all saw the guy like look. Y'all look. Y'all remember that I showed y'all that guy next door to me acting fool, that looking at me like I'm crazy. You got to deal with him, like James Brown said, every day. You know, I don't go off on him. I just does. I used to speak to him. He don't look on even speak. I stopped speaking to him. I mean, I try to be nice, but when somebody you talking like a brick, talk to somebody like talk to a brick wall. Let that go. But yeah, you got to deal with people, man. You just can't get mad and go over there and do craziness to people because you don't like how they look or you don't like what race they from and all that. It's crazy. Ron Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, one. Who we got?
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD, hi. Guys, man, make sure you have your negative COVID-19 tests 4 days before your flight back to the USA from another country. From their perspective.
Ron Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got?
Zan the Man. At Zan the Man Smith is my Instagram. Okay, that's his Instagram.
Okay, it's Instagram. Y'all check out his Instagram, Zan the Man Smith. That's his Instagram. You want to check out his Instagram, and you check out mine too. Everybody got Instagram, put it on there, because we all gonna jump on it. Let's go. Ron Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, who we got?
Martha Hayes. They raided our several guardsmen that were Trump's sympathizers.
Right, that's the problem. And Nancy Pelosi hit the nail on the head. She said we have enemies from within, and she said that they will probably need some more internal security to guard from the people that are trying to be extremists within the Congress. You know, like that Greene lady, Marjorie Taylor-Greene. She's an extremist. You know, I wouldn't surprise her to jump on somebody. I wouldn't surprise me if I hear her going all crazy on somebody. You know, some of them just get to be a congressman just to get up in Congress and go bazooka. Right there, I really did one day. Who we got?
Zan the Man. My YouTube is Zan the Man.
Okay, y'all. His YouTube is Zan the Man. Check his YouTube. Check out his YouTube. Check out his Instagram. Let's go. Ron Train, BobbieD, Lizzie.
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. BobbieD, Lisa D. Hi. Make sure you keep up with your white COVID-19 vaccine card. Some countries are gonna require this for international travel.
Right. I heard they're going to have also a COVID-19 visa coming out. So you watch that. Philippines is going to be probably one of the countries that accept the COVID-19 visa. That means that you've been certified COVID free. They ain't got to go through all that stuff, testing stuff. Ron Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Zan the Man, he said, I do free confidence coaching session every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 p.m.
Pacific time.
Pacific time.
Okay, guys, you hear what he says. He does coaching, confidence coaching, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 6 p.m. Pacific USA time. So if you are a person that you have low self-esteem, you don't think very high of yourself, you have goals that you want to achieve in your life, and you don't know how to get there, you don't have the confidence and the desire to do it, Zan the Man says, I'm going to give you some free coaching that will help you gain strategy to get your confidence level up and to achieve your goals in life. Your goal might be come to the Philippines. Your goal might be to get married. Your goal might be to get a better job, a new car, a new house. Whatever your goals are in life, you have to have, number one, confidence that you can do it. And you have to have a plan, develop a plan. All those are coaching skills that Zan can help you with. Ron Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got?
Zan the Man, BobbieD and Lisa D. We can still do the interview. Let's coordinate some time.
Let me know, Zan. Anytime you want to do the interview, hit me up on the email, man. I'll schedule you on the show. We'll give you 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, and we just interview you, and you can tell what you're doing. And the people that want to join you, they'll be more than happy to do so. So hit me up, man. Hit me up with an email. Give me a time, and we'll slot you, put you on the slot. Let's go. Ron Train, BobbieD, Lizzie.
Zan the Man. My email is zan@zantheman.com.
He's got his email there for y'all. Y'all want to hit him up. Ron Train, BobbieD, Lizzie.
Martha Hayes. Thanks for the heads up, Sir Mike. King Arthur, what's up, Monkey Ranch? Long time no see, but now we see you now. Hello, BobbieD and Lizzie on board the love train late. Got my Monkey Ranch on standby. Hey, Frederick, will you represent Trump since his lawyer abandoned him?
He's right. You heard that, man? All of Trump's lawyers jumped ship. You see, all the king horses and all the king men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together again. And you know what happens? Whenever you see a ship go down, what happens? The rats start jumping off the ship because they don't want to go down with the ship. So the rats, the loyal rats, deserted him. And it's going to be more and more people deserted. You know, I'm telling you what, you know why they deserted him? You know why lawyers quit? Because Trump wanted them to base their this case as a representative on a lie, saying that that Biden stole the election, and they wouldn't do it. They refused because they know it's not true. It's a lie. They would be laughed out of court. You know, you cannot represent somebody on a lie. Okay, and that's commonly Biden's in office, and all the courts in the land, the highest court in the land, that he got in office legally. And it was not stolen. The highest of court in our land, Supreme Court. Okay, and he wanted them to go against that. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, 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 crazy. I don't know how. I can't express it no more than that. Crazy. And when you find people is crazy, you leave them to H alone. Let's go. Round train, BobbieD, Lisi, one day. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes. That answer will be held to the no, King Arthur.
I hear you, man. No. Let's go. Round train, BobbieD, Lisi, King Arthur. You see, BobbieD got my hair cut today, almost as short as yours. Hey, man, I need another haircut. At least you got to cut my hair. Hey, man, if you got it cut, man, you did a good thing. Cut it. You don't need all that hair on your head, man. You don't need it. It's just creating a lot of dandruff and dust and dirt. Keep it clean, man.
Like Mr. Clean.
And then when you don't even have to brush your hair. You just, when you get up in the morning, you take your shower, like I do, wipe your head off really good and put some lotion on it.
Lotion.
Or some Vaseline to make it shine. That's all you gotta do. Roger. Roger, BobbieD, Lisi, one nation. Who we got?
King Arthur, Murphy Hayes.
Let's go, Roger, BobbieD, Lisi. Freddie Mason.
King Arthur, you know Colt 45 ain't getting enough money to pay my retainer. Oh boy, can miss me with that.
Yeah, man. Colt 45, he had that 2.5 billion that he got from his people, and he probably got third of that right now. You know he refused. He's so cheap, man. He refused to pay Rudy Giuliani. He said, I ain't gonna pay Rudy nothing. Rudy went all over the world for lying on him. He lied for him. He done did everything for Trump, and Trump turned it back on. Just like he did with Pence. No, he was doing Pence and running. Pence is running for his life, man. Yeah. People after him. Trump people after him. They want to get Pence. They was saying, hang Mike Pence. Hang Mike. You think they was saying that to be playing with him? They real. Mike Pence, you can't find him. Let's go. Round train, BobbieD, Lisi, one night. Who we got?
King Arthur, Frederick Mason.
Let's go. Round train, BobbieD, Lisi, one night. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes. It was a defense attorney and Trump approached me to defend him. I would say no, then give some advice on where to get a better tan.
Yes, get rid of that orange tan now. You're not the president no more. We need a new look on you, okay? Roger.
Red.
Red? I don't know. Red, that would be even worse. Let's go. Round train, BobbieD, Lisi. Who we got?
Michael Coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD. Hello, Johnson & Johnson is a lot cheaper and you don't have to store so-called temperature.
Yeah.
Other countries are trying to get this vaccine.
Yeah, Johnson, you can do it in the regular
Who made
refrigerator.
that?
Johnson, she's not from America, y'all, so she don't know. Johnson & Johnson's a huge company in America, and they have a collaboration with a company in England. So Johnson & Johnson, somebody else. But yeah, it's a huge company in the USA. Round train, BobbieD, Lisi, one nation. Who we got?
Martha Hayes. Sir Mason, you hit the nail dead on the head. They have a stock accelerator headed to destruction.
That's it, man. It's going down, going down. Round train, BobbieD, Lisi. Who we got?
Michael Coffee.
Need some coffee.
BobbieD and Lisa D. Hi. People should be careful about taking the Sinovac vaccine from China. It was developed mostly in Wuhan from Russia.
Yeah, I don't want to take none of the Chinese vaccines. They got Sinovac, Sinopharm, and another one, Covax, I think it was. Anyway, I don't take none of the Chinese vaccines, man. I know it's just me, man, but I don't feel comfortable taking it because it started. That's what they started it, you know. And you know, for one while they were COVID free, but now with the second wave coming, they're getting the variant stuff, so they're going back under again like everybody else. You know, so I don't want to take nothing from China, man. Don't speak to me about no Chinese this or Chinese that, because I'm so mad with them. I'm so mad with them.
What did China do?
They started the virus. These Wuhan. You remember? I'm tired of that. Every time I turn around, they try to say we did it and they did. They know we had no part in getting that virus out. They did it, okay? And don't let nobody give you those conspiracy theory that but USA did it. You be acting crazy.
Let's go. Marjorie Hayes, he said, you have to leave people like your neighbor alone. You have to leave people like your neighbor.
Yeah, man. I don't fool with them. I let them go. I told Lisa D, I said, I'm gonna stop trying to speak to the man because he don't speak to me. And I said, when I see him, I'm not gonna say nothing to him.
Even me, he didn't speak to me. If I said good morning or hi, he didn't say. He just look at you like you're.
He got issues, like he's a zombie. He got issues, man. So when I see people like that, I don't mess with them, man. My mama told me, she said, don't mess with food, but they're gonna take you out with them. So I don't fool with them.
But the wife and the kids are okay.
No,
I mean,
some of the kids, the wife is all right. She don't speak, but she don't act mean like him. The kids, they're privileged. They got white. They walk around here like they got white privilege, and they ain't even white. They walk around here like they got white privilege. They don't have to speak. I said, okay, whatever. I'm going. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie.
What's up,
Robert
Robert
Lee?
Lee?
Hey, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Robert Lee said, "Greene, BobbieD Lee." Hey, Robert Lee, we're so happy to hear the good news, man. Y'all heard?
Yeah.
Robert Lee is free of the COVID-19. He beat that thing, man. He's strong and healthy, and you're a good man. God has been good to you, and you be thanking God every day of your life, man. You just avoided a death sentence, man. You know, because the COVID was going to take you out, but we prayed for you. God moved on your life, and we said, "Thank you, Lord." You know, God did that thing, man. Don't ever let nobody. Don't never let nobody say God didn't heal you. When you say you give your testimony, don't say, "Well, I took this and that healed my body." Nah, you better say the Lord. You better tell the truth. The Lord did that thing. Let's go, Ryan J. Ryan J. What's up, Freddie? He said, "Sir Hayes, if he don't get right with God, I know where he gonna get a better 10." I'm going straight to H. He said, you know that fat meat is greasy and it pop real hard, real bad when it hit that pot pan.
You're so bad.
He said the fat meat pop real hard, real bad when it hit that hot pan.
So you didn't need oil then.
No, you don't need no oil with that kind of heat. Let's go, Ryan J. BobbieD, need you one nation. Robert Lee, the great dude, COVID-19 negative. That's it, man. PC test. I'm done. Good, man. I'm so glad to hear that, man. He made it. He made it, y'all. He's clean. He got no COVID in his system, and this is blessed, man. You know, we're happy, and we thank you for sharing it with us. Because a lot of people have it, don't say nothing.
Yeah.
You know? A lot of people say, "I ain't got that," and they be lying about it too. Sitting up there sick and won't say, "We'll pray for me." Nothing. Yeah, you did the right thing, man. You told us you had it, and we prayed for you, and God moved. You got healed. Thank you, Lord. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, one night. Who we got? Murphy. Hey, he said they had no doggone case. The video put that to rest, so they had no choice but to bail. Hey, man, they had to bail. Video, everything was on video. Everybody saw what happened, man. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, who we got?
I am you. He said, I'll be starting poetry and short story channel, but I will be incognito using animation with what I say.
Okay, starting a poetry channel. Okay, I got a lot of poem, man. I'm gonna start bringing some of them to the show, and then y'all know I'm talented in a lot of different ways. Right, everybody? Who we got? Michael Murphy Hayes. Pence is somewhere hiding in the hole like Saddam. Saddam was saying, "Hey, man, Pence is, you ain't crazy, man." You know, I showed you when I did that video about Pence, what I had, I said, you cannot hit what? You cannot hit what? You cannot hit a moving target. So he's a moving target. He's smart. He said, I got to keep moving. He told his wife, he said, "Look at honey, they after us now." He said, Trump done sick, he's sick, he's bored on us, and we got to go. I said, "Look, we don't tell nobody where we going." They don't, you know, they're for real now. They don't own a house at all. because before they move into the White House mansion, not the, they have a vice president's house. Before they moved and became vice president, he was governor. So he lived in the governor's house in Indiana. They didn't own a house. They still don't to this day.
Wow.
So when they moved out of the house, he said, we ain't got no place to go, but we getting up out of here. Because they had to ride. They got to keep on the move till everything blows down a little bit. And then they can resurface, you know. But right now, people still want to do what? Hang my bets. Hang my bets. That's what they want to do to him. He know that. So you got to keep moving. You cannot hit a moving target, right? Can't hit a moving target. Let's go. Round train, BobbieD, Lizzie, one that. Who we got? K-Sweet. He said, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay waiting for a vaccine. I hear you, man. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay too. Winding my time, slipping away. Yeah, remember that song? Who that BobbieD? Slipping on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Seems like I forgot the man there. Anyway, it's good. Round train, BobbieD.
Robert D.
He said, Bobby, at least D. And Love Train Riders, thanks for the prayers, fixing the little things. Now that COVID-19 is going, like bronchitis, antibiotics, steroids, etc., eating meals, food stays down. I hear you, man. You gotta have to build your immune system up, keep it stronger, and you have to watch your sugar. Don't eat a lot of sugar because that's gonna bring you down. You have to watch your diet, and you have to drink a lot of liquids to get the toxins out of your body. You need to get 8 to 10 glasses of water every day. If not water, tea. You have to keep flushing your system out, keep flushing it out, and you take the antibiotics. That's what's going to get you stronger and get the infection, keep it out of you. And when you get yourself to the point where you can get up, because your body's probably still weak right now, and you may not. This is what happens when you get that stuff. Some days you get up, you just think you're so strong, but you get up and you walk a few feet and you can't even breathe, because that's how it make you do. Make you think you're strong, you're not. And it can pull you back into reality. Then you're like, oh, you had a relapse. So you got to keep strong. Don't do stuff till you really, really know you're ready. Don't do stuff before your time, because you get a relapse. Round train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got?
Frederick Mason. I use that sounds interesting and sounds like fun.
Got you, man. But it's channel. Round train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Anthony Lickens.
What's up, man?
Today.
What's up?
She said,
Greeting, BobbieD and Lisa D. My girl in Bacol went back to work in Manila today after being laid off since March. Wow, long time.
Wow.
That's a long time. That's almost a year. Hopefully, it's the start of some things getting better in the Philippines. Yeah, a lot of people are going back. We have a guy that lived down the street, down there. He went back to work recently, and there's a lot of people still laid off though. And then we had he's a seafarer. He works on a boat, and they had laid him off. He was here for like 2 or 3 months, right, something like that. And then they just called him back to work. So things are picking up, but it's slowly, and I hope that is a good sign. The problem in the Luzon area is that the virus there is higher, and they're still in the strict lockdown, GCQ. And Cebu is under general. Who we in?
We are still in
modified MGCQ. We're on the least one, but our virus numbers, infection rates are going up here. So I hope they don't put us back on the strict one, man, because it's hard to do anything under that one. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie.
I am you.
He said, thank you, Mr. Mason. May God stay with you. Lay salt on the outside of your front door, close it, and pray for whatever evil inside. Leave whatever evil outside. Do not enter. Hey, man, you got this thing. They put a white cloth. And here in the Philippines, they put a white cloth in front of your door or in the front yard area. That both prevent evil spirits from coming in. You never know. She do that. We do that all the time. We still got it out there right now.
Yeah.
That's what she believes.
I don't know. Somebody said to me that, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, you do it though. So you do know. Round train, BobbieD, Lizzie, one. Who we got?
Michael Coffee, BobbieD and Lisa D. Glad and happy. Robert Lee is all right. It's tough. I take care of acute care, hospice, Patients God blesses her from her smile.
Yeah, it's a good thing to hear people they say they were sick and then we pray and they get well. God is good, man. I give God the glory. I know the doctors helped them too, and I'm not taking anything away from the doctors because they're ordained by God to do their job as well. But I give God the glory. Thank you, Lord. Ryan Trey, Bobby Lizzie.
Frederick Mason, Robert Lee, congratulations, sir.
Yeah, he made it, man. He's still alive and well, and he's getting
Yeah.
better every day, getting stronger. So we pray for the full week, 100% recovery, and that he can get through this with no ailments whatsoever. Okay? Ryan Trey, Bobby Lizzie.
Robert Lee, thanks, Frederick. I am you, Mr. D. We know you have talent. Just look at your prize to the right.
Your prize is to the right. Prize to the right. That's you. She didn't read that right. Prize to my prize. Hey, that's my
Okay.
prize right there. I had
I got French fries.
French fries. What you talking about? What you talking about? I don't know. French fries. Let's go. Ryan Trey, Bobby Lizzie. One day, who we got?
Because I and you he like to post a lot of foods.
Okay. Brady Mason, he said, Anthony Liggins, congratulations on your lady going back to the work. That's good news. Yeah, that is good news. Anytime somebody can reclaim a job and they got the regular pay and everything back together, it's a blessing. But so many people are still unemployed to this day. And so when you can go back to work, that's a good sign. Things are beginning to change. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, one day, who we got? King off. Is it Otis? Oh yeah, that's right. Otis Red sitting on the dock of the bay. Sitting on the dock. That's her daddy's favorite song. That's DGD's daddy's favorite song. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Remember that song, Lizzie? She told me long. She said, "That's my daddy's favorite song. He listens to that song all the time." She should have known. How you forget the name that quickly? Otis Red. You don't remember Otis Red?
Oh, that's Papa.
She told me that was her daddy's favorite song. Round train, Bobby Lizzie. Who we got?
Murphy Ace, he can't run forever.
No, I can't run forever. You got to slow down, and Pence gonna have to come back home to the USA, and people have to know where he's at. He probably gonna have to get him a bodyguard. You know, he gonna have. Oh, did y'all hear this, man? The Republican Party is asking the government to let them take part of the funds that they've raised from people donating to the Republican Party to use as a defense for the people, Republicans, to guard them from crazies out there. Yeah, I can't believe that. The Republican Party is saying things are sitting so bad out here. We need to protect our people. We want to use some of the money to hire bodyguards. Now your people is the craziest one. How you gonna hire? You gonna take money from your government funds to pay for a guard and to hire to protect you from your own people? That doesn't make sense. You know they ain't gonna do it either. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
KZ, he said, "You're right, Bobby. 70 million votes of skunk."
Skunk. Go ahead.
We as blacks have to watch our step. I fear what they do next. They always have a plan.
So you guys, he's right. You understand what he's saying?
Skunk.
70 million people plus 70 plus million people voted for Mr. Trump. That means it's a whole lot. We have a nation of 320 million, right? About that amount. That means that your next door neighbor could be a white supremacist. Your next door neighbor, and he could be black. He might have this melanin in his skin, and he could be a white supremacist. He could have an AK-47 sitting up in his door with a whole bunch of ammunition, just ready to go off. You don't know. You don't know who it could be. Could be your next door neighbor. Could be a person in the store, grocery store, and they say that one word that ticks him off, and he go. You better watch out. Round Train, Bobby Lizzie.
I and you. He said aloe vera water will help keep your body strong as well.
You know what, man? You're right. You're right. You're very right about that. I was just talking to Lisa D, 3 or 4 days ago. And I said, you need to get some aloe vera juice and drink that aloe vera juice every day. She was talking about she had some gas and stuff in her stomach. I said, that would keep you from getting the gas and it help your body with a whole lot of things. My sister Gwen, she's a nurse. She used to use that every day. It kept her regular. So aloe vera is a lot of good uses for it, man. You're right. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie.
Joshua Moore.
What's up, Joshua? How you doing, buddy? He said, BobbieD, it's going down like the sun after 5 p.m. I'm eating a pizza from Little Caesars with Little Caesar dip cheese, jalapeno sauce.
Wow.
Tastes so good. I'm over here
Wow.
doing hokey pokey. You know how you eat something that's good, man. You want to dance? He doing a dance, man. It's so good to I tell you, man. You know what? When this food is that good to you, that means you're really hungry. Because anything you eat will taste good when you're hungry. Let's go. Right, tell you about it one day. Who we got?
Casey. He said, at King Arthur, Otis ready. He's on our timeline.
Yeah, Otis Redding had some time to song. You know, sad how he passed away. Otis Redding was in a plane. He had a plane crash. And it's just so sad. His career was on the rise, on the rise, on the rise. He got taken. Similar to, what's her name, Aaliyah? Aaliyah, remember Aaliyah, right? Her career was on the rise too. She got taken out in a plane crash. It's like Kobe, same way, you know? It make you want to stay away from airplanes and helicopters. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, one night. Who we got?
Xander, man, thank you guys. Much love and respect.
You're welcome, buddy. Anytime. Let's do this thing right, tight, long, and strong. Who we got?
Martha Hayes. Joshua Moore. Thumbs up.
Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, one nation. Who we got? Robert Lee. He said, thanks. Nurse Mike. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Frederick Mason. Sir Hayes, I don't know. You know he has connections. You know he looked like Ray's Bannon from Johnny Quest. Race was a bad man and could get things done in good fashion.
I remember that Johnny Quest. That was an old cartoon, long time ago, man. I remember that. Johnny Quest. I used to come on Saturdays. I used to shout, oh, Johnny Quest. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, who we got?
Martha Hayes. He said, you can't fight witchcraft with voodoo. It all comes from the same source.
Yeah, witchcraft and voodoo is the same thing.
Voodoo.
They're evil, man. Evil spirits. That's all it is. You got to fight evil with good.
Black
magic.
witch, black magic.
You got to fight evil with good. That's all. And goodness will take it out every time.
Is
You know,
there a black witch?
what's she talking about? What's that again? Okay, let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, one nation.
Casey. He said, Lady D hair trail was holding up, looking good. He said, thank you.
Black witch. Ryan Train, BobbieD. Who we got? Anthony Liga. He said, thanks, Frederick. It was a long haul. To make matters worse, the typhoon Rolly destroyed her parents. Wow, in the province. She's very happy to be back to work. Yeah, I bet she is. Typhoon Rolly took out a lot of stuff, man. I did a story on that. It was one of the worst. It was almost as bad as Yolanda, Typhoon Yolanda.
But you know what? Bicol area, they get a lot of storm over there.
Yeah, it hit that area big time.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, one nation.
Martha Hayes, Sir Mason.
Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie.
Terry Fleming. If you're afraid of death, then you are only half living.
Here you go, man. You got to be strong. You got to be strong in the world, and when you get ready to use your time, try to be strong as well as you can. You know, nobody can tell you what to do when the time comes, but the best to do, go out with dignity and with strength as much as possible. And the only way you're going to do that is if your mind is right and you're rooted and grounded in something that's beyond yourself, like the Lord. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, one night. Who we got?
King Arthur. So the Republican Party want the Fox to guard the hen house.
Yeah. And that's something, man. They want the money to guard them from their own self. That's crazy, man. And because the crazies are in the Republican Party, the extremists, the supremists, the white supremacists, the QAnon people, all of those are in the Republican Party now. The Republican Party is no longer the Republican Party that we knew it to be before. It's changed, and I would advise any of you guys that are Republicans, you should think about where you want to be, what party you want to be with. You want to be associated with crazy people, stay in that party. Okay? If you don't, get out. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, one nation. Who we are?
Martha Hayes. I like Johnny Quest and Speed Razor.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember them with the kid, man, watching that stuff. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, who we got?
King Arthur. Don't worry, you old.
Remember, oh no, too. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, who we got?
King Arthur, old too.
All us OGs, man, ain't nothing wrong with being old, man, because that means you've been around, you've seen it all, you've done it all, and you know where you want to be. You don't want to do the right way now. You done did all that wrong stuff. Now it's time to do it right. Time to stuff. Let's go around there, Bobby. Need to see who we got.
Frederick Mason, Sir Hayes, those were some good shows back in the day.
I remember them shows. I remember let me see who else. Deputy Dog. Remember Deputy Dog? And what's another one? Oh, I know y'all know this one. Y'all don't remember this one? Flintstone. Fred Flintstone. Yabba Dabba Doo. Yabba Dabba Doo. You remember that? Brian Train Bobby DC One Day. So who we got?
King Arthur, I still love my cartoons.
Yeah, I used to look at him. I don't look at him no more. I let that go. Brian Train Bobby DC One Day.
Casey, I remember watching Johnny Quest and Speed Racer, but no black guys.
Nah, it wasn't. Back in that day, you didn't see no black people on them show, on cartoons and no kind of show. The only black people I remember seeing, the first black people I remember seeing was Julie. Remember Julie, right? Diane, was it Diane Carroll? The black nurse, Julia, and the little son, what little son named Cori Baker, I think it was. That's the only time and I was so happy when I saw it. We were black people. And we would be glued to the set. Me and my sisters and brothers, we'd be glued to the set because it was the only black people we see on TV. And that was a big boost to our confidence. Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Murphy Ace, the original Johnny Quest had human lips speaking.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. That's it. All right, guys, have been real and real. We got to go. Thank you so much for giving today. God bless you, man. We appreciate you. We don't take your giving lightly, and we thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. More blessings, much love to everybody that came today. Lisa D, go.
Okay, thank you for joining us, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Chichipaya! Our Facebook page is called The Philippines Connection. Please like the page, and you can follow us on Instagram at BobbieD Life in the Philippines. Look in the video description for media information. And if you are viewing the live stream as recorded, replay allow the ads to run during the video. And if you wish to donate to us via PayPal, our PayPal donation address is BobbieD004@gmail.com, and you can contact us at the same email address for more information. And we have a free Android app on Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy all our videos without going through the YouTube app. And if you're a veteran,
you can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this for veterans information. And as of January 1, 2020, all veterans with the VA card will have access to benefits. And now,
we have more comments.
Okay, let's get these comments out of the way. We got to go.
Frederick Mason, Casey, the closest things was hygiene.
Huh? Casey, the closest thing was hygiene. I don't remember. Haji. Okay, I don't remember that one. Ron J. Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got?
Casey, El Kaboom. Remember, Google it. You will remember. El Kaboom.
I don't know that one either. That was before my time. Now let's go. Now y'all going too far back on me. Now I don't know none of that stuff. Come on, El Kaboom. Who that? Roger. He said, Flintstone. Yeah, man, Flintstone. I'm gonna tell you another one. Remember the Flintstone, right? With Fred Flintstone. Remember him and his wife? I forgot his wife's name. And they had a little son, and then they had a little boy named Bam Bam. And okay, you remember this one? It came out by the same time. You remember Jetsons? You remember the Jetsons, right? I like that, man. That was my show. The Jetsons and the Flintstones. They came on back to back. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got?
Frederick Mason, thumbs up.
Thumbs up, tell you.
Martha Hayes, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, peace.
Casey.
Pips.
Casey, Frederick Mason, he had a sweat rag. I remember Haji.
Okay. I don't know what they're talking about. Let's go. Round trip, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, under a groove. That's it. All right, guys, go do we did our closing comments. We're going to do closing clips. Let's go.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
All right, guys, it's it's been real, it's been real, it's been real. We got to go, we got to go, we got to go. This is BobbieD.
And the tuba queen, Lisa D.
Saying take care.
God bless.
And
Peace.
all right, we'll be
Good
back tomorrow.
night.
We'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what time, but we'll be back tomorrow.